Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Tell me, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your
Oh,
mind?
say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind? Hey,
Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me.
What's your topic, sir? You ready to go, Jen?
Yes.
You was cutting up on that one, girl.
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Tell me, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your
Oh,
mind?
say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind? Hey.
You know you love me. What do y'all think? It's Friday, 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 let's argue. It's Friday, it's Friday, it's Friday, let's argue. What y'all doing? Y'all still full? Still got your top button undone because you done ate too much? You know, if y'all done had a couple drinks, y'all ready to argue. Because you know it's plenty to argue about, baby. Because we didn't have get but a couple of shows this week. But y'all was trying to argue on Tuesday, and y'all was. Because baby, it's always plenty enough to go around where Chelsea and Kat are concerned. Even on the intranet, in these internet streets, y'all be out here ready to argue. Y'all don't. I don't know what it is about Kat and Chelsea, but people have got on their side of the street, baby, and they ready to throw snowballs over at the other side. You like Kat, you like Chelsea, you like, not Chelsea, I'm talking about Chelsea. You like Eva, you like Kat. You like Eva, you like Kat. Child, y'all be ready to argue. Just ready to argue. And I love it. I do. Now, I don't know what Von doing tonight, but I know he coming around here to argue with you. You know he come around here to argue with y'all. And y'all know Miss Lil ain't having it because Miss Lil, I know Kat got on your nerve this week too. Kat just been just doing too much, child. For some people. But I tell y'all, and I tell y'all again, I just try to stick with what I know gonna happen in the writings of it all. What the people gonna write, with the what's coming next. I like to stick with that in my suspicions about where I think it's going. Because I love to be right. Baby, I love to figure something out. I ain't about to tell you no lie. I do. Anyway, y'all, if you want to be a gatekeeper, which is what we call ourselves over here, because we think we know everything about these doggone Duprees, honey. We think it's our job. We think we on the payroll. We not. And in a minute, we're going to test our knowledge of how much we think we really know about these doggone Duprees. Daddy, I want you to stop scanning off my people because they don't even want to come over here and play. It's all right. Daddy gonna get it anyway. What I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna play for, Daddy gonna get it anyway. Daddy get these people a chance. This is what you need to do. Let them build up their confidence a little bit. Let them get one or two. Can you let them get one or two in the beginning and then just get them in the end, smack them like flat, squash them like flat, boom, in the end. Get the people a chance, Daddy. Give them a chance. And because they so downtrodden and forlorn, A lot of them play later in the replay. So even to those of you in the replay gang later on, it's all right if y'all don't want to check into that. Is it a game on tonight? Let me see. I don't watch no sports. So let me see. Let me turn to these channels and see. Channel 7. Oh, college football. Oh, y'all might be in front of the game still too. I forgot about that. Oh, it's football. Okay. So that means Raven Maniac probably won't even be coming through. Add a few more, y'all. Because y'all do like to watch the games. But I figure for the rest of us, to see the less people it is. the more chance it is for y'all to win. E-Daddy may be watching the game. We don't know. You might get a chance. You might get a chance tonight. You just might. But anyway, go on and comment if you haven't never done that before. And that way you can officially become a gatekeeper over here and we can give you your official welcome into the gatehood. Okay. We have some wonderful mods over here. I don't know if any of them over here because they busy traveling and doing things. They ain't got time on that. But anyway, I don't know who in here, who not. But let's take a moment to say hello to the mods. They can see it later on, and to Tony Lynn, and to the gang. Say hello to them and welcome them. We welcome you guys in. What else do we want to forget? Oh, okay. If you want to support the channel, please remember to hit the like button. We do have our own officer of the like button. So whenever you see this, it just means hit the like button. There's 7 of us watching now. And let me go to my other device and make sure that I have hit the like button. Now I am in compliance myself. And if you haven't hit the like button, please do so.
Hey, you, hit the like button.
And I thank you in advance if you do. Also, if you want to support the channel, please feel free to send a super sticker. We do have a goal of 5 super stickers today. If we make it, we do. If we don't, we don't. If we do, then of course, we party gatekeeper style. Gatekeeper style, baby. Gatekeeper style. What you say? What you say? So please, if you want to, feel free. Yes, there are college football games on all evening and tomorrow. And I am multitasking. I heard that right. But like I said, maybe E-Daddy like to watch football and he ain't watching. I don't know. If he ain't watching it, y'all might have a chance. But I think I saw Miss Lil. And Miss Lil in here, he in here too, probably. Unless he had something to do. I don't know. All right, y'all. Let me see who's in down here in these comments right quick. Let me get my romper room mirror out. Who do I see?
Who's that typing in the comments?
Miss B is in the house, which would be me. Hey, Miss B. Hey, girl. How you doing? I'm fine. Thank you for asking. Because that's me anyway. Miss Lil is in the house. Hit us with our Friday night hashtag BTG Gatekeepers. And she says, good evening, Miss Jen, gatekeepers and mods. If you don't know, Miss Lil is the mother of E-Daddy, the winner of the contest usually every time. Hey, Keisha. She says, hey, y'all. Hey, girl. Belinda says, Miss Jen, Tony Lynn, Gatekeepers, Mod Squad, Happy Fish Fry Friday trivia. Of course I hit the like button. Why? Because she's an officer of the doggone like button. How she not going to hit it when she is? She says, yes, there is football games on all evening and tomorrow, and I am multitasking. All right. Well, I'm going to go through the trivia. You all may as well give it a try. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. But later on, people will be posting their answers, and they play it usually themselves later on, even if they're not here. I realize that this is a busy weekend, but I wanted to do that. I also still need to do my members only. Something happened yesterday where I couldn't come. Not yesterday, Wednesday, where I couldn't come back and do it. So I'm going to do that maybe tomorrow since it's Saturday. I might. Child, my neighbor upstairs. Child. I guess I don't know what's going on up there. Hold on, I'm being nosy. I know what's wrong with him, but I ain't my business. But I'm just saying, child, he up there going off, child. To nothing and nobody, poor baby. But anyway, I digress. All right, anyway. What was I telling y'all? Oh, I was reading the comments. Okay. Yes, there's college football games on all evening and tomorrow, and I'm multitasking. Well, I appreciate you, Belinda, for doing that. So anyway, without further ado, I was saying that people usually will answer the questions later on. So to those of you in the replay gang later, go ahead on and place your answers down there, and let's see how well you did as well. All right. Don't cheat now. Answer the questions when you hear that question. Don't be waiting for the answer and typing it down and telling somebody I knew the answer. You know you ain't know. So if you knew, you knew. If you didn't, you didn't. That's all. That's all it is to it, honey. So with that, it's trivia time. It's trivia time.
3, 2, 1.
Please stand by. Trivia is now loading. It's trivia time, it's trivia time. 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 It's trivia time. Let's go. Okay, so I have adjusted my chat, which is the same thing you need to do too. Those two little bars up there with the little circles in the middle next to the X. You need to press that and pick the one that says, oh wait, and see, I just said all messages. What y'all doing? And I thought I had changed it. What y'all doing? Okay, so let me see, can I change it here too in my StreamYard? But you have to change it to say all messages so that you know whose message actually popped up first, because there's top messages and all messages. And what will happen is that if somebody has a wrench, or if somebody has a membership and you don't, their answer sometime can appear first in the chat. So adjust your chat first to say, so I'm going to put it up here on the screen too. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this on the screen. So whatever pops, well, can I change mine though? That's what I need to know. Hold on, let me put the comments up first. So there are the comments as I see them. Okay. Let me take Belinda's comment down. Okay. So there are the comments as I see them on the screen. Give me 1 second. Let me go over to YouTube. Wait, can I change it here? Hold on, let me adjust it on YouTube so that we get the right thing at the right time. Yes, I do, as I want to make sure I'm seeing the right thing at the right time. Okay, let's just save that. And just want to make sure I'm seeing it. For some reason now I can't change the order in which I'm seeing it. Maybe top chat. I think I see it now. Okay, live chat. Okay, there we go. All right. Now hopefully this stays in the order that you guys are. So we're gonna go with what's on my screen. What's on the screen here, as you see it, whoever answer pops up there first is who will have the answer first. Now, hopefully, now I went over and changed it and said all comments and not top comments, so that whoever really gets the answer in here first is the one who will who's going to be the winner. Okay, so whatever you see pop up on this screen that you know that where my picture is at, that's who the first person whose answer pops up there is the winner. Okay. All right. So we clear. Also, at some point, I may attach a word that has to be included in the answer so that you guys cannot preload your answers. I'm trying to help y'all. Because y'all know he daddy gonna win. You know, I'm trying to help you now. Okay. All right. So let's get with it. We done already did the trivia song, baby. Let's get to it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. All right, y'all. I'm feeling nervous for you. But where's this other thing at? What did Kat say Eva did to her that was worse than sleeping with Tomas? I think I gave this answer the other day, so y'all should get this. What did Kat say Eva did to her that was worse than sleeping with Tomas? Eh? What did Kat say Eva did to her that was worse than her sleeping with Tomas? Uh-oh, E-Daddy done checked in. He said Eva called Ted dad. All right, sir. Belinda Hill said Eva took her place with Ted. Lil says replacing her with her family. Well, the correct answer is calling Ted dad. Calling Ted dad. I'm not keeping no score. Y'all got to vote in the end who the winner is. We're gonna keep it the way it was. Y'all get to vote the winner in the end. And be honest now. So the correct answer was calling Ted dad. All right, congratulations, E-Daddy. You got that one. Next question. Samantha asked June to live with her. Why did June tell her no? Is it that she didn't have enough room for her? Or she wasn't stable enough for that right now? Or that her parents wouldn't like it? Is it that she didn't have enough room for her? That she wasn't stable enough for that right now? Or that her parents wouldn't like it? What did June tell Samantha was the reason that she could not come and live with her? You got to write the answer out. She didn't have enough room for her. She wasn't stable enough for that right now, or her parents wouldn't like that. Let me take this picture down also while I'm at it. E-Daddy says B, she wasn't stable enough. She wasn't stable enough. Lil Collins says she wasn't stable enough right now. That sounds like a good answer, y'all. I mean, that would be a good answer. So she wasn't stable enough right now. Is there a third answer? No? Okay, so we'll move on to the next one and give the answer to this one. Hold on 1 second. And the answer is... she's not stable enough right now. All righty, Daddy. You in there burning it up again? You in there burning it up again? You in there burning up again? So far, I told you to give people a chance, but you done scared the people don't even want to play against you no more. You like that man on Jeopardy that won up everything, won $55 million down there. Just scaring the people. Just scaring the people. Give them a chance, though. All right, y'all. Next question. Let me strike off this one and this one. Isaiah went to Bill's office. What did he go there for? What did Isaiah go to Bill's office for? What was his business there? What was his business there? Do you know the answer? Hurry up and type it in. You gotta type real fast if you wanna win. The gatekeepers have got all the answers, and you know that we won't stop. We don't just watch the show, we know every single thing there is to know. Gatekeepers trivia, you know it. Gatekeepers trivia. Time's up, let's go. All right, what's your answer? What did Isaiah go to Bill's office for? What was his business there at Bill's office? If no one has an answer, I will give the answer and no one will get the point. If no one gives the point before I post it, hold on. What is this I'm getting? Y'all better be glad I got sidetracked with something over here. Let me see what this is I'm getting. I think I'm in the wrong. Let me change my... I'll look at that later. All right. Oh, somebody posted while I was trying. Okay. Miss Lil said to get employment papers looked over. All right. Well, the answer to that one, Miss Lil, is drum roll, please. Help with his Banneker contract. So you are correct, Miss Lil. Help with his Banneker contract. Congratulations. Next question. The day Isaiah came to Bill's office, what did Haley put those drops into that day? The day Isaiah came to Haley's office, what did Haley put those drops into for Bill that day? What did she put the drops into that day? Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Let's see. E-Daddy says herbal tea. Miss Lil says, it was soup. The day that Isaiah came to the office, what did Haley put those drops into that day? E-Daddy says herbal tea. Miss Lil says soup. We don't have that many people here today. Usually I will wait for the first 3 answers before I will reveal the answer, but today I'm just going to go with 2. The first 2 people to give an answer, I will put the answer up. Okay, so the answer to this one is, we got mom against son today now. Mom against son today. Soup. Congratulations, Miss Lil. You know what, Miss Lil, so let me get on here and show y'all that the apple fell off the tree. The tree did not fall off the apple. E-Daddy know what he know, but he got it from his mom. Okay? And right now, she on you, E-Daddy. She on you. She on you. Ooh, excuse me, I got hiccups. Okay. Very good, Miss Lil. You better go ahead on. Let me see now. E-Daddy got this one. E-Daddy got that one. Miss Lil got this one. And she got this one. Y'all are tied. Ooh. Yes, we love it. All right, Miss Lil, you might get to speak your mind on some stuff tonight in peace. I don't know, girl. Now, where did Bill buy that vacation home that Haley wanted? Where did they buy their vacation home? Where is the vacation home located? Where is the vacation home that Bill and Haley purchased located? Where, oh, where, oh, where? E-Daddy says St. Bart's. Any challengers? He said St. Bart's. Any challenges? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Any challenges? We'll get our next answer and I will reveal the answer, right or wrong. I'm going to reveal the answer when we get 2 answers. Where did Bill and Haley purchase their vacation home? Ain't E-Daddy said again, St. Bart's. Okay, well, you ain't got no challenges, so I'm going to go on down here and show the answer. Let's see. The vacation home that they purchased, I'm sorry, E-Daddy, it was in St. Bart's. I got you. I got you. He was about to be, that's not right. I knew I got that right. Okay. All right. You cooking with oil so far? You are cooking with oil, sir. Now you're gonna have to really think about this one, because E-Daddy, I told you I was trying to help the folks this time. I ain't about to make it easy. How much did Danny and Joey bet that her marriage wouldn't last for? How much did Danny and Joey bet that her marriage would last, and for how long? So how long did they bet for that it wouldn't last for a certain amount of time, and how much money did they bet on it? So they bet on her marriage, how long it would last, and how much money. What was the bet between Joey and Danny? Hey, KB. What was the bet? All right, you know what, KB? You better come on in here, girl. You better come on in here and get one, girl. Okay, let's see now. She says she gonna get her an answer in here. And the answer is 1 year for $10,000. And that one goes to KB because she got both answers. E-Daddy, you gave one part of the answer, not the other part. And KB was the first one to give the entire answer. $10,000 for 1 year. So he bet $10,000 that it wouldn't last a year. All right, y'all. Let's go. What was that word Andre kept using before the trip to California for the photo shoot that made Danny call the trip off? What was the word that Andre kept using that made Danny call off the trip for the photo shoot? No, you're posted first. We're looking at what's on the screen up here. You're posted first, KB Mom. What was the word that Andre kept using that made Danny call the trip off for the photo shoot? What was the word? On my screen, E-Daddy has said adventure. Antigone says, no, is it Antigone? Yeah, Antigone says risky. KB says gotcha. What else we got? What else we got now? What we got? What is the word that Andre kept using that made Danny call the trip off for the photo shoot? Taya says trauma. No, Miss Jen, that was to you. Oh, I know. I got you. So it's the first answer that you see on the screen where my picture is at. Because I changed mine. It's supposed to be for first answer given, not for top answer. So now I'm going to tell you, one of you have the answer, but your answer is not completely right. I'm going to give you a chance to fix it. Because this word was very specific. One person says trauma. One person says adventure. One person says risky. One of you have it right, but you don't have the right variation of the word. So give me the exact word that he kept using. All right, I'm going to put the timer on it, y'all. I'm going to put the timer on it. And when the timer is over, if no one's giving the exact answer, no one gets the point. But here we go. Do you know the answer? Hurry up and type it in. You got to type real fast if you want to win. The gatekeepers have got all the answers, and you know that we won't stop. We don't just watch the show, we know every single thing there is to know. Gatekeepers trivia, we know it. Gatekeepers trivia. Time's up, let's go. And the correct answer is risk. He kept using the word risk. So the first person who got that is Antigone. You better come on in here and get in the game. Antigone got her one. KB got her one. And Miss Lil and E-Daddy are tied. Risk was the word that he kept using. All right, you guys are doing great. You're doing a great job. You know, see, we don't just gossip about these folks over here. We know our business. We know what we be gossiping about. You know, we like to get on the facts over here, the facts and just the facts. And then we like to have our little suspicions and gossip. But, you know, we want to know what we're talking about over here, honey. We do. All right, now, next question. When Ted came to Kat's house, Kat told Ted that he was being what kind of fool when it came to Eva? What kind of fool did Kat tell Ted he was being when it came to Eva? What kind of fool? Let's see now. What y'all got? Y'all better get to typing. What y'all got? Taya says boo boo. Boo boo the fool. Dad, you're being boo boo the fool. Miss Lil says boo hoo the fool. E Daddy says boo boo the fool. Well, the first person in my list to get it correct is Taya. And the answer is. What's the answer? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Dad, you're being boo boo the fool. Congratulations, congratulations, Taya. You got that one, baby. You got that one. You got that one. Right now. You all are doing so great. You guys are so good at this game. You really are. You make it worth my time for having done all this work. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right, but Miss Lil and E Daddy are still tied. Let's see if you all can bring it up from the rear. Let's see if you can tie them with this next question. Here we go. When did Naomi tell Derek? No, I'm sorry. What did Naomi tell Derek to come and get before it was in pieces? What did Naomi tell Derek to come and get before it was in pieces? Let's get it. Let's get it. What did Naomi tell Derek to come and get before it was in pieces? What was it? First one on my list is, let's see who's on my list first. Wait now. Let me make it bigger so I can see. Can I bag this up? Hold on. Let me see. Can I bag this up? Comments. Okay. E Daddy says his orange chair. Antigone says his chair. KB Mommy says his chair. Now let me check over here. Let's check over here. Check over here. All messages. That's what we got. Okay, now I'm trying to see who's in this list over here first, y'all. Because over on one device is one thing, and over here is something else. I said I was gonna go with what comes over here, but I think my thing is out of sync again. Hold on one second. Let me check something because I want to keep it fair. You're on YouTube. Here's back at top chat. You can do it, but I'm gonna leave it on. Can I do that? No, YouTube got me going doubled on it. Yeah, it does. Shoot. Oh, I know. Can I turn off the mic? Let me see if I can turn off the mic. If I can turn off this mic. Okay, I have it on live chat. I can close this and do the same thing again. So you see Antigone being first. Who y'all see being first? Because Antigone is first on one device, but something different over here. Under the okay, you see Antigone first? Okay, great. Okay, so Antigone, you are now tied with E Daddy and Miss Lil. Ooh, okay. So the answer to that one is, what was it? What question did I just ask? Oh, yeah, I see it now. Is his chair. Okay, E Daddy, does your chat say all messages or top messages? Because you have to change it to all messages, not top messages. Because you are a because you're in the membership, it's putting you out here first. So hold on. Let me look at one more thing one more time, and then I'm just gonna have to make a rule and stick with it because my YouTube over here is changing it. It keeps changing it to top chat when I close out. I cannot get it to stay. I can't get it to stay at live chat. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to take down. Hold on. I'm gonna have to remove what's on the screen. I'm gonna have to remove what's on the screen because the screen is showing me. How do I do? Oh, I gotta go to comments first. Okay, so if I put the comments on screen, this is show comments on stage. It will not let me make that adjustment here. So I'm gonna have to take the comments off the stage because it keeps switching it to. Antigone is a member also. I'll check our IG chat. Okay. Hold on one sec. Give me a second, you guys. We're gonna get right back to the game. Yeah, it has her first in mind too. So that's what I'm saying. But it switched around. So okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna have to give both of you a point for this one. So we give you, E Daddy, a point and Taya a point as well. But from here on out, I can't do the one that's over there. I'm gonna have to use the one that's in front of me over here because I can make it say all messages instead of top. So make sure that your messages are for all messages and not top messages, and then make sure it doesn't switch back. Okay. All right. So we're gonna give you each a point for that. Okay. All right. Now, let's see. All right. Next question. Let's get to it. I'm trying to keep it as fair as I can. Okay. So I can't put these answers up here no more because this keeps switching back to top answers. But over here on this device, it is all messages. So whatever it says on my device over here is what we're going with. That's it. That's all. All right. Next question. Let's get to it. What kind of house? What kind of house is Leslie building? What kind of house is Leslie building? Hey, Rhonda. What kind of house is Leslie building? What kind of house is Leslie building? Antigone says a shouse. S-H-O-U-S-E. A shouse. E Daddy says a stage house. We said we would go with the first two answers given, 3 if we can get it. We got 19 people in here now, so we could go for the third answer before revealing what the answer is, whether if you're right or wrong. The first 2 answers will take us to what the answer is. And so for this one, up first, I have Antigone says shouse. E Daddy says a stage house. All righty. And the answer is she is building a shouse. Congratulations, Antigone. You are now tied with E Daddy, leaving Miss Lil in second place so far. All right. KB, keep up with this now. Write down the score as I say it now, girl, because I don't want to forget nothing. So right now, E Daddy got 3. Antigone has 3. And Miss Lil has 2. And what was the other person? Somebody else has 1. Who was that had the 1, y'all? See if y'all can remember who had the 1. Okay. Let me look in the comments and I can tell you who it was. Taya, I think Taya has 1, I think. Taya has 1. Okay. And KB has 1. So KB has 1, Taya has 1, Antigone has 3, E Daddy has 3, Miss Lil has 2. Okay. All right, so here we go. Next question. This one is a bonus question. It's a bonus question, and it's worth 2 points. 2 points. What is a shouse? What is a shouse? What is a shouse? Huh? What is a shouse? Worth 2 questions. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. This one's worth 2 points. What is a shouse? What is a shouse? SHOUSE. The answer is a shouse is a building that combines a workshop or commercial space for a home. It's a combination of a shop and house, also known as a showroom. This dual purpose structure is ideal for people who work from home. So the answer is it's a shop and a house all in one. So did anybody get the answer here? Let's see. E-Daddy said a stage house. Antigone says studio and house. And I don't know what a studio is. Antigone, that ain't what a studio is. That a shop, girl? It says shop, girl. My apologies. I had to ask, leaving a bit important call, just asking prayers for my cousin. Found out diabetic coma. Oh, I'm sorry, Belinda Hill. I'm sorry. Belinda says that her cousin was taken to the ICU and found out that they are in a diabetic coma. We definitely send warm thoughts and prayers to your family at this time. And we pray that everything will be just fine with your cousin. All right, so they're giving that point to E-Daddy. It is a shop and home. A shop and a house. Okay, y'all. All right, so E-Daddy now has 2 more points. So that puts him where now? Let's keep up, KB Mommy. So give E-Daddy 2 more points for the bonus question. That's 2 points. POINTS. All right, y'all. Next question. Y'all got to type fast. Y'all got to type fast. Y'all got to type fast. Belinda, they said that they send prayers up for your family. Y'all got to type fast. Y'all got to type fast. What did Vernon leave behind at Sharon's? What did Vernon leave behind at Sharon's? What was it? What did Vernon leave behind at Sharon's? Type fast. What did Vernon leave behind at Sharon's? E-Daddy says cufflinks. KB Mommy says cufflinks. Lil Hardin says cufflinks. Antigone says ufflinks. Belinda Hill says cufflinks. Taya says cufflinks. And KB Mommy said, dang it. And the answer is cufflinks. He left behind his cufflinks. Congratulations. Look like E-Daddy got that one too. He's the first one in the list. Cufflinks is the answer. Cufflinks. This is the first one at the top here. Cufflinks. All right, y'all. Next question. What basketball team did Leslie say she loved? What basketball team did Leslie tell Ted that she loved? What was the name of the basketball team? Huh? What basketball team did Leslie tell Ted that she loved? You got to have the whole thing and it's spelled correctly now. Y'all better hurry up. Y'all better hurry up. All right, y'all. Let me go down the answers now. See what's at the top. Let me see the first answer. E-Daddy said the Velobe Trotters. KB Mommy said the Bulls. Miss Lil said the Globe without an E Trotters. E Daddy says the Harlem Globetrotters. And he is correct. He's the first one to have the correct answer. It is indeed the Harlem Globetrotters. Oh, E Daddy is not playing with y'all. I told y'all got to type fast. You got to speak it into the thing. It's probably the quickest way to do it. I'm telling y'all. E Daddy done won every single prize that we done had for this game. Every one. I told you like that man on Jeopardy. He ain't about to be played. We gonna end up to be the person doing the thing. You know, after the man won, he was the person who got the show. E Daddy, you trying to get my show? All right, y'all. Next question. What team did Ted suggest they go see when they're in town for a game? What team did Ted suggest that they go see when they're in town for a game? What team did Ted suggest they will go and see? What's the answer? What team did Ted suggest that they would go and see? Yeah. E Daddy says the Wizards. Yeah. What team did Ted suggest that they would go and see when they were in town? Yeah. E Daddy used my name so I can at least win one. What team did Ted say they were going to go see when they were in town? E Daddy, give me your phone. What team did Ted say they were going to go and see when they were in town? Who do the Wizards play for? Let me see who the Wizards play for. Who do the Wizards play for? Oh, Washington Wizards. Wouldn't the Washington Wizards be in town all the time? I'm saying y'all not thinking. I said, what team did they say he would go see when that team was in town? The Wizards, that's their hometown. All right, nobody gets the point. Nobody gets the point. The answer is, and KB Mommy, I should whoop you because you had the answer earlier, girl. The Chicago Bulls. The Chicago Bulls. Ted, you had it, but it was too late, child. The Chicago Bulls. Nobody gets the point for that one. Come on, y'all. All right, y'all ready for the next one? What country can't Danny ever go back to because she was banned from there? What country can't Danny ever go to again because she was banned from it? Yeah? What country was Danny banned from? Do you know the answer? Hurry up and type it in. You gotta type real fast if you wanna win. The gatekeepers have got all the answers, and you know that we won't stop. We don't just watch the show, we know every single thing there is to know. Gatekeepers trivia, you know it. Gatekeepers trivia. Time's up, let's go. Coming up from the rear with the answer first is Dubai. And the first person to give that answer is Varsa. Y'all thought I wasn't in here. Y'all thought I wasn't in here. Y'all thought I wasn't in here, but here I is. Dubai. Danny can never go back to Dubai. I wonder what she did. Danny, what you did over there? I went over there with something not covered up, girl. KB Mommy, thank you so much for that super sticker, sister. That's one down, 4 to go. Thank you so much. She said, since I can't win, let me support since I can't get an answer. Shoot. Y'all already know E Daddy coming over here not playing no games. You know he not. But baby, Va done made it in here, Va. We don't know how many points E Daddy got, y'all. But if y'all work hard enough, y'all might be able to get him. Because ain't nobody won this game yet, but ain't nobody got the $5 but E Daddy. And last time he messed around here and got what, 20 or 10? I forgot. He got 20 or 10. He got something. Because KB had said, let me put a little something on it. All right, let me see now. Let's see a next answer. Thank you so much, KB, for that super sticker. I appreciate you, sister. I love you like a fat baby love candy. I do. Next question. Who bet $50 that Ashley and Derek would not last? Who bet $50? And it was two people. Who bet $50 on Derek and Ashley not making it? Who made that bet? Who made that bet? Who? Who bet $50? It was two people. Who bet $50 that Ashley and Derek would not make it? Who? Yeah? Who placed that bet? Well, the answer is Bill and Haley. Bill and Haley. And Tiffany said, I ain't out of it yet. Let me go back and check my answers. E Daddy says Shanice. Antigone said Haley and Bill. Belinda says Shanice. And E Daddy says Shanice and Naomi. No, it was Bill and Haley. So that answer goes to Antigone. Antigone said, wait a minute, hold on. Let me show you whole man. That's a cute picture too, sis. Girl, you better go ahead on, be grinning and carrying on, girl. In your Burberry. I see you, sis. Okay, listen. We might have a contender. Antigone said, hold my purse while I come in here and let y'all know. Okay. All right, y'all. Next question. KB, make sure you write down Antigone got that answer now. All right, next answer. This will be a bonus question worth 2 points. And you must have both of them. The first person to get both of them. When June messed up that lady's food order, what medical conditions did she say her husband had? She said 2 of them. What medical conditions did that lady say her husband had when June had messed up that food order? What are the 2 medical conditions that she said that her husband had that she almost upset? It's a 2-pointer, people. Let's get it. What 2 medical conditions did that lady say her husband had when June had messed up that food order? Do you know the answer? Hurry up and type it in. You gotta type real fast if you wanna win. The gatekeepers have got all the answers, and you know that we won't stop. We don't just watch the show, we know every single thing there is to know. Gatekeepers trivia, we know it. Gatekeepers trivia. Time's up, let's go. All right, y'all. And the answer is diabetes and high blood pressure. Let's see who got it first, y'all. Let me go back to my list. I forgot I'm supposed to be looking over here. Child, help me, Lord. Okay, so let me go back to my list now. E Daddy said diabetes and hypertension. Antigone said diabetes and hypertension. Bar said high blood pressure and diabetes. Diabetes and high hypertension, Miss Leo said. Diabetes, be on purpose, said. Diabetes and high blood pressure, Belinda Hill said. Once y'all see E Daddy's answer, just give up, y'all. No, because he was wrong one time. Come on now. And he done come up here and got another 2 points on y'all. E Daddy said, ain't nobody gonna get these $5 but me. Okay? All right, that was a 2-pointer. That was a 2-pointer. E-Daddy got that one too. Oh, wait, that's down here. This was a 2-pointer. Okay, let's cross that out. Now, I know. Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all need to be trying to speak your answers into the thing and then press send. Y'all typing and carrying on. I'm trying to help you any way I can because y'all know E-Daddy gonna get this money no matter what y'all do. He talk faster than you too. I could put E-Daddy out of this and don't let him answer for 2 rounds, and he probably still gonna come up here and get y'all. Okay. I tell y'all what. If E-Daddy willing to sit out, for 2 questions, 1 bonus question and 1 regular question, I double it up and make it 10. But E-Daddy got to say that he willing for it to go to 10. E-Daddy got to say that he willing to sit out for 1 regular question and 1 double pointer. He gonna win it anyway. E-Daddy may as well say yes. What you say? You gonna do it or no? What you gonna do? We're gonna double it up to 10, and what we gonna do, E-Daddy? What we gonna do? You willing to sit out for 1 regular? He said, let's go. He said, ain't nothing to it but to do it. He said, bring it. E-Daddy said, I'm sitting over here looking and waiting. Wait a minute, what you mean that's not fair? You're not hearing what I'm saying. He's willing to sit out for 1 regular question and 1 double point question to give y'all a chance to get more points. You think that's not fair? He's willing to not answer at all and let you all get the points for 1 regular question and a double point. That's 3 points. Y'all don't think that's fair? Trying to give you a chance. He in the lead with 9. Y'all ain't getting it. He's in the lead with 9. If he sits out 1 and a 3, 1 and a 2, that give y'all a chance to get some more points on the board. I'm trying to help you. So 1 more person. Y'all with it or no? He's not going to answer for 1 regular question. Then somebody else will get the point. And 1 double point question. Somebody get the point. KB Mommy said, okay, she got it. So do y'all still feel that's not fair? See, as long as E-Daddy willing to be the one. He said he don't mind. He said bring it. He said even with a head start, he coming for y'all. He said he know he getting these $10. That's what he said. All right, next question, y'all. Here we go. See, we done up the ante. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to bring a little bit more excitement to the thing. Hold on. E-Daddy, you can sit this one out. Regular question is who types the fastest and gets here with the answer. Y'all ready? Here we go. The prize so far, KB Mommy, is $10. It's going to be $10 so far. Because E-Daddy said he'll sit out to add 5. So it's $10. It's $10. It's 10 big. I'm just not saying dollars, 10 big. 10 ducats. 10 ducats. Here we go. What was that Vernon went in there and ordered and told June not to tell his wife he was in there ordering? What was it that Vernon went in there and ordered that he told his wife he told June not to tell his wife he was in there ordering? Y'all better hurry, type this, y'all chance to win some E-Daddy not answer this time. Come on now. What is it that Vernon went in there and ordered and told June not to tell Anita that he was ordering? Hurry up, and type it fast. Oh, okay. You know what, KB Mommy? Don't match it yet. You can match it. You can send the 10. Don't match it yet. We got something else at the end. Don't worry, sis. I got you. I got you. We're going to have a super bonus. We're going to have a super bonus 2 times to get a chance. You can send your 10 and we're going to see. All right. So the answers that have been given are Belinda Hill says peach cobbler. Y'all know he like him some peach cobbler. Y'all know he do. Y'all know how Vernon is about that peach cobbler. Y'all know how he is about that peach cobbler. Vernon, you want some peach cobbler? But the first person to give the correct answer is Ms. Belinda Hill. And she said peach cobbler. And the answer is peach cobbler. All right, so you get that point. You get that point, Belinda. Well, not in my list, KB Mommy. In my list, Belinda Hill is first. Peach cobbler. Let me make sure I'm still on. Yeah, I'm still on all messages. And hers is first. Because I said I'm going to go with what I see on mine. And mine is on what it's on. So on mine, she's the first one to have given the answer. Let me go up here and look again. Okay, I'll match it. Belinda Hill is next, peach cobbler. And then you're after that, peach cobbler. Then Miss Lil, peach cobbler, peach pie. Okay? All right. Next answer. Matter of fact, I'll take a screenshot and send it to you later. All right. Excuse me. Hold on, you guys. Drink some more. Where is Jessica going to apply for school? Where is Jessica applying to go to school? Where is Jessica applying to attend school? Where? KB Mommy says UCLA. Miss Lil says, Miss Lil says UCLA. What else we got? Let's see. Belinda Hill says UCLA. Really? Well, the correct answer would be, let's see. UCLA. And according to my list, KB Mommy was the first person with the correct answer. UCLA. Congratulations, sis. All right. Our next question. What does she want to study at UCLA? What will she major in at UCLA? Daddy, you know you were only out for that one question before. You can answer. The next thing will be a double pointer that you will sit out for. What is she majoring in? Daddy says chemistry. Daddy says chemistry. What will Jessica major in at UCLA? Daddy says chemistry. KB Mommy says theater. One more answer and we will see who was right or wrong, or if any of you got it. Daddy says chemistry. KB Mommy says theater. All right, since there are no more KB Mommy says art. Okay, since there are no more answers, let's see if either of you got it correct. And the answer is Theater. Congratulations, KB Mommy, for another correct answer. Let me see how far I got till I get to the end. We got okay. All right. Next question. What technology did Joey say he had installed when he saw Haley on tape before the miscarriage happened? What technology did Joey say he had installed when he saw Haley on the tape before the miscarriage happened? What technology did he say he had installed? Let's go. Do you know the answer? Hurry up and type it in. You gotta type real fast if you wanna win. The gatekeepers have got all the answers, and you know that we won't stop. We don't just watch the show, we know every single thing there is to know. Gatekeepers trivia, we know it. Gatekeepers trivia. Time's up, let's go. All right, you guys, let's see what your answers are here. E-Daddy says closed circuit television. KB Mommy says cameras. Miss Lil says cameras. Belinda Hill says auto zoom cameras. Audio cameras, okay. Belinda Hill says audio cameras. KB Mommy says love the song. Thank you. I love it too. The correct answer is, drum roll please, facial recognition. I said what technology had he had installed? Facial recognition, he said. Sorry. Wong, 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 wong. No one got the answer. No one got the answer. Oh, well, there's always next time. Wong, 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 wong. All right, y'all. Play daughter. Who called Leslie that? Play daughter. Who called Leslie a play daughter? Who? Who called Leslie a play daughter? Play daughter? Huh? Who called Leslie a play daughter? E-Daddy said Cat did that. Cat did that. Belinda said, that was Shanice. Shanice did that. Miss Lil said, Sharice did that. Sharice did that. Sharice did that. Sharice did that. And the answer is Shanice. She said, you run around here, you ain't nothing but a play daughter. I was like, girl, you ain't calling Leslie like that, girl. Miss Lil, I love that picture of you. That's so pretty. All right, y'all. Y'all are really cooking with Earl. You really are. You really are. Here is the bonus question for you, E-Daddy. You have to sit this one out. This is the question E-Daddy said that he would, baby, when I get to the other KB, your $10 will not go to waste, baby, because the last question, y'all ain't gonna see it coming. Y'all ain't gonna see it coming. You ain't gonna see it coming. Okay, listen. Bonus question worth 3 points. I'm gonna make it. No, I said it was gonna be worth 2 points. I think that's what I agreed to, but I was gonna make it a 3 point, but we're gonna make it a 2 point. Here's the bonus question that E-Daddy is sitting out of so that you all will have a chance to win a little something. What is the name of the hotel that Leslie and Ted and Eva have all stayed at? What is the name of that hotel? Dad, what's the name of the hotel? She spelled it wrong. It's Shanice. She put an R instead of N. Y'all know who she talking about. Don't act like y'all don't know. Don't be acting like light-skinned people do when they be acting like the U.S. coming here looking for Kathy and they tell me I don't know no Kathy. I'm like, girl, what is your name? Catherine. Girl, you know I'm here looking for you. Okay, so what is the name of the hotel that they all have been staying at? Leslie and Ted and Eva. What is the name of that hotel? Huh? What's the name of the hotel? What is the name of the hotel that everybody been staying at? Mm-hmm. This is worth 2 points. And E-Daddy can't get in it because I know he probably know the answer. He ain't telling y'all. What's the name of the hotel? That they've been staying at? Okay, I see I got to put the song on y'all. At the end of the song, I guess somebody gonna lose this 2-pointer, baby. What's the name of the hotel that Ted and Leslie? What's the name of the hotel in the town on Beyond the Gates? Y'all better get the Googling. Here you go. Do you know the answer? Hurry up and type it in. You gotta type real fast if you wanna win. The gatekeepers have got all the answers, and you know that we won't stop. We don't just watch the show, we know every single thing there is to know. Gatekeepers trivia, we know it. Gatekeepers trivia. Time's up, let's go! Do you know the answer? Hurry up and type it in. You gotta type real fast. Ush, child, you playing the song again, Hirsch. All right, let me check the answers down here. Be on Purpose says the Baldwin Hotel. KB Mommy says the Bowman Hotel. The answer is the Bowman. Congratulations, KB Mommy. You got another one. And it's a bonus question, so you get 2 for that. You get 2 for that. All right. E-Daddy back in here again. E-Daddy back in here. He back in her again. All right, y'all. All right, now. Here we go now. Now, this is going to be a hard one here. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. And I'm going to tell y'all something. In future, not today, but in future, if you give a wrong answer, we're going to take a point away. We're going to take a point away in future. I'm getting the game together slow as we go, baby. Slow as we go. All right, now. Vernon told Leslie that he could not be bought, extorted, or what was the last thing? He said, I will not be bought, extorted, or what? Bought, extorted, or what? What is the last thing? Vernon told Leslie, I cannot be bought, extorted, or what was the last thing he said? Bought, extorted, or what? Miss Lil said blackmail. Bought, extorted, or what? Miss Lil said blackmail. Vernon told Leslie, I cannot be bought, extorted, or what was the third thing? Rhonda Reed said blackmail. Bought, extorted, or what? E-Daddy said bribed. All right, y'all. Let's see what the answer really is. Vernon told Leslie that he could not be bought, extorted, or bullied. No one gets the point. Bought, extorted, or bullied. He said, I cannot be bought, extorted, or bullied. Oh, wah, 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 wah. So sorry, so sorry. No one got it. It's okay, darling. There's many more chances to win. There is, it is. All right, let's get to the next question now. What is the name of the jeweler? What is the jeweler's name that Danny and Andre used for their rings? What is the jeweler's name that Danny and Andre used for their rings? Huh? What his name is? What is the name of the jeweler that Danny and Andre used for their rings? What is that jeweler's name? What is his name? What is the name? What is the name? What is his name? I'm going to have to go to our timer. What is the jeweler's name that Danny and Andre used for their ring? Do you know the answer? Hurry up and type it in. You gotta type real fast if you want to win. The gatekeepers have got all the answers, and you know that we won't stop. We don't just watch the show; we know every single thing there is to know. Gatekeepers trivia, know it. Gatekeepers trivia. Time's up. Let's go. All right, you all. So the answer to that one is, excuse me, Jerry the jeweler. Oh, you guys. You're close, Rhonda, with the Joey, but the jeweler's name is Jerry. Oh, you guys. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Lord. Excuse me, I got something caught in my throat. I had some popcorn. I think I got a kernel stuck right here. But okay. All right. All right, y'all. Going on to the next question. Bible. Did Dad finally do you in? Who said that? Did Dad finally do you in? Who said that? To who? Did Dad finally do you in? Who said that and to who? Did Dad finally do you in? Who said that and to who? Let's go, let's go. Who said that and to who? Okay, we got 3 answers, so let's see. KB said Naomi. KB said Naomi to Haley. E-Daddy said Trellis to Sam. Miss Lil said Tyrell to Samantha. E-Daddy says Trellis to Sam. Belinda said Danny to Andre. E-Daddy said Tyrell to Sam. And the answer is Naomi to Haley. Naomi to Haley. Congratulations. Let me see who got it first. I think KB got it first. Let's go back and see. Naomi to Haley. KB mommy, you are the winner. Ding 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 of that one. Okay. All right, y'all. Let me tell you something. We gatekeepers. As I said, the gatekeepers have got all the answers, and you know that we won't stop. We know we don't just watch this show and gossip. No, we know the facts, baby. We pay attention to everything. That's why we the gatekeepers. We don't play. We don't play. All right, y'all. Now, I expect some of you to really get to typing on this one now. Belinda said, what's the score? Okay, update us on the score, KB. Update us on the score. KB, what's the score so far? I'll let you work on putting the score up while I go to the next question. Oh, wait, I can't do that while she's putting that up because that wouldn't be fair to her. So let me let her post that answer first. But I just want to say, you guys are doing such a great job. I love the gatekeepers. Because like I said, we're not just watching this show. We're keeping up with all of the little things. Okay, E Daddy has 9. Antigone has 4. Miss Lil has 2. KB, wait, hold on. E Daddy 9. Antigone has 4. Miss Lil 2. Taya 1. KB 6. Var 1. Belinda Hill 2. Okay, I got you. Let me put that up. Y'all see it? So E Daddy has 9. KB has 6. Antigone has 4. Belinda Hill has 2, and Var has 1. And Taya has 1. We still got a little bit. Y'all could win. You never know. You never know. You never know. You never know. No. All right, y'all. Let's get to the next one. In the last couple of weeks, who was the first person to really hear Kat out and show her compassion and at the same time hold her accountable? Who was the first person to really hear Kat out, show her compassion, and also hold her accountable? The fastest typer or the fastest person to speak it in and press enter will win. Who was the first person? E Daddy said Tomas. Belinda Hill said Chelsea. KB Mommy says Chelsea. Miss Lil says Chelsea. We have three answers, so we'll go to the answer. It is Chelsea. So let's see who got it first. Let me go back through the list and see. E Daddy said Tomas. Belinda Hill said Chelsea first. So Belinda Hill, you are the winner of that one. Congratulations, Belinda. All right now. Belinda Hill won that one. Next question. When caught by Naomi, Haley said Bill won a case for $10 million. But how much did the case really settle for? Haley claimed it was $10 million, but how much did it really settle for? How much did that case really settle for? How much did Haley tell Naomi that case settled for, but how much did it really settle for? E Daddy says, I'm sorry, let me go to the top. E Daddy says 2 mil. KB Mommy says 2 mil. Belinda Hill says 3 million. Miss Lil says 2 million. Var says 2 million. All right. And the answer to this question is $2 million. Congratulations, E Daddy. You got that one first. Congratulations. But all of you got it. Most of you got it. Yes. Next question. What course was Tyrell always interested in taking at Banneker before Jessica came along? What course was Tyrell always interested in taking at Banneker before Jessica came along? What course was that he was interested in taking? KB Mommy says robotics. E Daddy says robotics. What course was he interested in taking? KB Mommy says robotics. E Daddy says robotics. No one else is answering. So I will go to revealing the answer. And the answer is robotics. Var said engineering. But the answer is robotics, which I guess in a way is like engineer, but they said robotics. So we have to go with what was written on the paper. Robotics. Congratulations, KB Mommy, for having that answer first. You and E Daddy first both got it correct, but KB Mommy was first, E Daddy was second. All right, you guys are doing a great job. Yay, y'all. Vernon and Martin meet up at the country club to play a game of what? What did they meet up to play a game of? Vernon and Martin met up to play a game of what? E Daddy says pickleball. KB Mommy says pickleball. B on Purpose says tennis. Var says cricket. Miss Lil says golf. Belinda Hill says pickleball. And the answer is squash. They met to play a game of squash. Nobody got it. Nobody got it. Oh no. Oh, no one got it. I'm so sorry. Antigone said squash, but it was too late. Oh no. Yes, it was a game of squash. Antigone got it, but it was too late. I'm sorry, sis. So yes, no one got that one. So no points for that one. Let's go to the next. Okay, let me see where we are. This one, let me see, will this one be the one? Oh no, I know what it would be. I know what my bonus question will be for this. Hold on. This one will be a bonus question. Okay. No. Well, no. Okay. What event in 2005 made Martin want to go into politics? What event in 2005 happened that made Martin want to go into politics? What was the event? What was the event that made Martin want to go into politics that happened in 2005? What was it? What was it? What event in 2005 made Martin, influenced Martin to want to go into politics? Rhonda Reed says Hurricane Katrina. Antigone says Hurricane Katrina. What event in 2005 made Martin want to go into politics? Hurricane Katrina. Ding, 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 ding. Correct, correct, correct. And the first person to have given that answer is Rhonda Reed. She gets the point. Congratulations, Rhonda. The answer is Hurricane Katrina. Belinda also gave the answer later on. Congratulations. You guys are so fantastic at this. Oh my God. What is Eva's stepdad's name? What is Eva's stepdad's name? What is Eva's stepdad's name? E-Daddy says Alan. Antigone says Alan. Belinda says Eddie. Belinda, KB Mommy says Alan. The On Purpose says Alan. Miss Lil says Alan. All right. We have enough answers, so we'll just go to the reveal. And her stepfather's name is Alan. Let's roll back and see who was the first person to give the answer. And in my list, the first person to give the answer is E-Daddy. Gets the point. He answered Alan. The On Purpose said Alan. KB said Alan. Miss Lil, y'all must have voice to text. See, that's what you got to use. Be On Purpose. You got to use the voice to text, baby. Just speaking in and press go. Belinda said, I knew that. I knew that. Okay, y'all. This one will be a bonus question of 2 points. Bonus question of 2 points. Martin vowed to do what? Family over what? What did Martin vow? Family over what? What did Martin vow? Family over what? 2 points. Let's get it. E-Daddy has 11. Miss Antigone has 4. Lil has 2. Taya has 1. Bar has 1. Rhonda Reed has 1. Is that the whole list? Oh, wait. Am I reading wrong? E-Daddy 11. Antigone 4. Miss Lil 2. Taya 1. KB 7. Var 1. Belinda Hill 3. Rhonda Reed 1. E-Daddy said politics. KB Mommy says work. Lil says career. Belinda says family over politics, career. All right. Let's see what the answer actually is. And the answer is family over politics. Family over politics. All right. All right. All right, y'all. Next question. And let's see who will actually get this one right. So who got the 2 points for that one? I'm sorry. Let me see who got the 2 points for that one. E-Daddy. Okay. E-Daddy got the 2 points for that one. Tricky question. Y'all ready? This one will be worth 2 points. Tomas was a spy for Bill for who? Tomas was a spy for Bill for who? You must have the answer right. Tomas was a spy for Bill for who? 2-pointer. Tomas was spying for Bill on who? E-Daddy says the Duprees. Miss Lil says the Duprees. KB says Chelsea and Naomi. Antigone says the Duprees. Belinda says the Duprees. Antigone says the Dupree women. Here's a hint. Do I want to give y'all a hint or no? You must have the answer correct. Who all did he have Tomas spying on? Who did Bill have Tomas spying on? Let's get it. Do you know the answer? Hurry up and type it in. You gotta type real fast if you wanna win. The gatekeepers have got all the answers, and you know that we won't stop. We don't just watch the show, we know every single thing there is to know. Gatekeepers trivia, we know it. Gatekeepers trivia. Time's up, let's go. Okay, answers are closed with this last answer that's down here, which is KB Mommy's. That's the last answer, so we're closed out. KB says his daughters. E-Daddy says cat. Antigone says Chelsea and Naomi. Rhonda Reed said the ladies who sued. Antigone says the women, the Dupree women. Belinda Hill says the Duprees. KB Mommy says Chelsea and Naomi. Miss Lil says the Duprees. E-Daddy says the Duprees. And the answer is... the women in the lawsuit and the Duprees. So no one gets the point. No one gets the point. He was told to spy on two different things: the women for the lawsuit and the Duprees. The women for the lawsuit and the Duprees. Sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. All right, y'all. Next question. Next question. Don't worry, y'all got a chance. Don't worry. Hold on. This question will be worth 3 points. Are y'all ready to type? Are y'all ready to type? This is a 3-pointer. Are y'all ready to type? What is June's sister's name? What is June's sister's name? Do you know the answer? Hurry up and type it in. You gotta type real fast if you wanna win. The gatekeepers have got all the answers, and you know that we won't stop. We don't just watch the show, we know every single thing there is to know. Gatekeepers trivia, we know it. Gatekeepers trivia. Time's up, let's go. What is June's sister's name? Regina. Thank you, Antigone. The name is Regina. And let's see who was the first person to get it in my list. The first person with the correct answer was E-Daddy. E-Daddy got them 3 points, y'all. All right. Next question. Who is Baby Cakes? Who is Baby Cakes? Who is Baby Cakes? Who is the Baby Cakes? Yeah, who is Baby Cakes? Who is Baby Cakes? Who is Baby Cakes? Who is Baby Cakes? Belinda said Bill, baby. Bill be that Baby Cakes. Who is Baby Cakes? Baby, baby. Who is the Baby Cakes? Ooh, baby, don't leave, baby, baby. Baby, just don't go, baby, baby. Ooh, Baby Cakes now. Who is Baby Cakes? One more answer and I will reveal the answer. Who is Baby Cakes? Who is Baby Cakes? Who that Baby Cakes? Baby Cakes. Baby, baby, Baby Cakes. All right, y'all, I'm going in for the reveal. You know, once I reveal the answer, it's too late. Here we go. And Baby Cakes would be Andre. Hey, Baby Cakes. Hi, Baby Cakes. You know, that's what Danny calls him and he hates it. Baby Cakes. All right, Baby Cakes. Now, see, that should have been a big time bonus question, but y'all gonna get it anyway, so y'all know y'all missed it. What is going on? Baby Cakes is Andre. Oh my goodness, we didn't get it. We didn't get it. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. I can't believe we've been on this thing. Hold on. Oh, it's an hour. We've been on almost 2 hours just doing trivia, child. I'm about to tell y'all. Let me see. I might save some of the rest of these for the next trivia because I didn't know we had been going this long. And I know y'all want to get in here in August long. I know you do. I know you do. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to mark it right here. Pick up here. And now, let's see. All right. Hold on. Where's that question at? Let me see if I see it in my things first. Hold on. Yeah, there it is. Now, where is it at? Okay, that's that one. And then you have that one, that one. Okay. All right. So we're going to do, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do one more. We're going to do one more. No, we're going to leave it as it is. But we're going to have the big KB, how much you said for the other bonus? For the bonus Rama. Baby, it's about to do some snow in her. It's about to snow. Just let your snow show. Okay. All right, y'all. So now let's hear the vote. Who won for tonight? E-Daddy says a good game. Who won for tonight? She said, oh, KB Mama gave, oh, thank you so much, KB. She says, this has been fun, Miss Jen. Oh, I enjoyed it too, y'all. I had more, but I didn't know we had been in here doing this long. I really did. Final score is E-Daddy 16, Antigone 4, Miss Lil 2, Taya 1, KB 7, Var 1, Belinda Hill 3, and Rhonda Reed 1. But I tell you what, everybody did an outstanding job. Give yourselves a round of applause. Oh, were fabulous, darling. Fabulous, fabulous. But our winner tonight is E Daddy. Let me go on and send you your celebratory situation. Which would be 10, because you agreed to sit out and give the people a chance. You did, honey. You did. You sure enough and did. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, you know you already in here because you been winning everything. Whoo, Lord, let me see. Uh-uh. Boom. There you go. Let me know when you see it. Let me know when you see it, E-Daddy. E-Daddy. E-Daddy, let me see. Let me go ahead and see how much E-Daddy did in the whole thing. Hold on. Let me just see how much E-Daddy did in the whole thing. Hold on, y'all. Let me go back in here and see. Let me see. How do I get to the... How do I get... Oh, okay, let's see. Okay, so that's 20, 30, 5, 40, 50. Is that 50? 50? Am I at 50? I think it's at 50. John, let me tell you something. Oh, okay. Let me see, because I'm about to come up out of here. Okay, I got you. Now, this one was for a different bonus, KB. Here's the bonus. All right, here's the bonus. Are y'all leaned in? And I mean, y'all, but listen, E-Daddy done already got over 50 big over here. He done got 50 big over here, just sitting over here at nighttime talking. Y'all ready? Okay, E-Daddy, I see you good. Okay, now listen, this one is 10 by itself. One big time question by itself. Y'all better listen. Get to typing. And it must be exact. Are y'all ready? This is for 10 big by itself. It done got 50 by itself already in total. Are y'all ready? This is nothing but a simple thank you for doing what we do over here. Ain't nobody giving nothing to get nothing. Ain't nobody taking no chances. So please don't come over here with that trying to say somebody, because that ain't what's happening. We just over here giving a thank you. No, you can play. You can play, KB. You can play. This is a one question hit or quitter. Are y'all ready? I asked you, are you ready? It's one question for 10 big. Here we go. What is the original name for this show? What is the original name of this show? Get to typing. What is the original name of this show? Do you know the answer? Hurry up and type it in. You gotta type real fast if you wanna win. The gatekeepers have got all the answers, and you know that we won't stop. We don't just watch the show, we know every single thing there is to know. Gatekeepers trivia, you know it. Gatekeepers trivia. Time's up, let's go. We, the gatekeepers who know everything about this show, what is the original name of this show? What is the original name of this show? The answer is The Gates. The original name of this show was The Gates, honey. The Gates. The Gates. All right, let's see who got it. In my list, the first person who got it. Let's see. Oh, shoot. I'm not playing. Oh, okay. Let's go. Yes. Be on purpose. Yay. You are the winner. Ding, 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 ding. You are the winner. Be on purpose. Be on purpose. You are the winner. Yes. The winner. Yes. You just need to send me your Cash App, and you got 10 big coming your way, baby. 10 big, baby. Send the Cash App and it is yours. Thank you to KB Mommy, who has supported tonight all the way through. She done come through with the answer. She done kept the score. She done gave a super sticker. Do y'all want to do it? I mean, it's Friday. You want to do a super sticker too? I mean, she done did the super sticker. She done did the, let me tell you what all she done tonight. This sister done came over here. She done been the moderator. She done gave the super sticker. She done gave to the Cash App for y'all to win a little something extra. I mean, to not win. Do we want to say win? Have been gifted something else, something extra for this weekend. And D, she did all and kept score. She did all of that. So if you want to what's this for? Oh, I see. If you want to send a super sticker to say thank you, Miss Jen, for taking that time, for doing fine and all of that. Thank you, Miss Jen, for being over here on a Friday after y'all know y'all full of turkey and whatnot. Thank you, Miss Jen, because we appreciate everything that you do. Then you can. And if you don't, I'm going to love you anyway. Love you anyway. All right, hold on one second. Hold on. All right, hold on. Hold on, man. What we trying to do now? Oh. Okay, let me look at it again. Do you have a picture attached? Look at this again, make sure I got it right. Hold on. I'm sorry. Do you have a picture attached? This same picture? Let me see, because let me, and it's the capitals as you have it. L capital, T capital, W capital. Dollar sign. In the same picture. Okay, hold on. Double check it for me again because I'm not finding it. Are there any spaces or something I'm missing? Let's see. Dollar sign. Got dollar sign, capital L A R R Y, capital T, capital W A T S O N. So, let me just erase and type it again, see what happens. Okay. So, capital L A R, capital T, capital W A T S O N. KB, type that in and see can you find it, because I can't find it. I can't find it. Mm. I got every variation but that one. I'm not getting it. KB, do you see that? Can you see if you see that? Just let me know if you find it, because I can't find it. And T, right? Okay, I'm gonna look one more time. I am not finding that. She says she don't see it either. Just double check for us, be on purpose. Just go over there and double check that is what it's spoke what you said. Because it's not popping up. Let me go with space and see. Is that what it is? Thank you. Okay, what? January 4, 2112. Oh, 576. Okay, what I'm gonna do in the meantime is we're gonna open up the lines for those of you who want to come up and do a little talking. Let me copy the link. Copy. And let me put it in the let me drop the link, paste. And while we're looking for this, we can talk about some things that happened this week and carrying on, and the lines are now open.
The lines are now open, and you know you want to gossip, so
Share what you thinking, what you thinking. What's on your mind? Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Tell me what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind? Hey,
come on up here. You know you want to gossip.
That's why you my best friend.
The Cash App is scrolling on the screen. $. So what you thinking? It's scrolling underneath. It's scrolling on the screen. Because I can't find it at all. Let's see. I'm going to go out. Let me go out and come all the way back in and see what happens. Because they is tripping. Okay. Let's try that one more time. It ain't showing me nothing. Let me go all the way to the bottom. G, J, W, R, everything but what it should be. Oh, wait. No, that ain't it either. That ain't it. 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 That's not it. Hey, Miss Lil, I see you. Hold on. Scenario 9, regular, H, D, senior, 82, 7, 8. Nope. 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 Nobody. Nope. 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 It's not showing it to me, so I'll just wait to get your request. Okay, now it says 2. Let me see if I can go back and find it now. How do I get back over to? How do I get back to? Okay, let me close up again. Okay, now. Okay, there you go. See, no, it didn't. It wasn't showing me none of that, child. See, you ain't got no capitals. That's what it is. You ain't got no capitals. So next time, no, you don't have no capitals. Mm-hmm. All right, let me know when you got it. Oh, I meant to put you the winner on there, but sorry. All right. See them fast fingers typing. You know what? E-Daddy Mama's over there probably let them win, baby. Let them have one, baby. Let them have one. Okay, let me know when you got it. All right, now let's see what else has been going on down here. Because KB look like you've been busy, girl. What's happening down here? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you did all, girl. Hold on, let me read your things. She says, "Let me support the host since I can't get an answer. It has been fun, Miss Jen." That's number 2 super sticker she did. Miss Jen, I rock with you the long way. 3rd super sticker. I'm going to support you whenever I can. I love it here, and you too. You give so much and ask for so little. Love you, sis. Thank you so much, KB Mommy, for that. I appreciate that. And you all, I want you all to know, I don't know KB. Like we've never met. I don't know. She was a person that was over here on the channel. Wanted to be a moderator, and behind the scenes, all of them really do a great job at being moderators and being encouraging and just trying to keep me on top of things. And you got to be on purpose. Great, great, great. Okay, great. Trying to keep me on top of things and all of that. So I really, really, truly appreciate you and everybody, because everything helps things over here to grow. And that's just my things that I want the channel to grow and be a really great. Thank you, Cynthia, and be a great place to hang out. Now the thing is down there also for you all who, oh wait, let me not cut myself off. I have a bad habit of doing that. And so anyway, thank you so much for that, KB Mommy.
Money is coming to me. Money is coming to me. Money keeps coming to me. Money is coming to me. Money is coming to me. Money keeps coming to me. Money is coming to me. Money keeps coming to me.
Thank you again, KB Mommy. I appreciate you. I really, truly, I do. As I appreciate everybody, I really do. Thank you guys so much. All right, you all, with that, I'm going to open up the lines. I've already put the link down here. I'm going to put it down here one more time for you guys so that we can come up and talk about some of the things that happened this week. I'm trying to think back to some of the things that happened. Hold on. I do still have some of my notes here that I leave sitting here. Oh yeah, about Haley being irritated with Bill and all of that. Ooh, child. Love is in the air for Joey and Vanessa. Danny cooked and jacked up the dinner. Bill seems to still want to be over there with them Duprees. And Ted and Eva get a chance to catch up. They had that dinner together, child. I know y'all want to come up here and argue. Give me 1 second, Miss Lil. Let me change my plug-in here. This evening?
Hi.
How you doing this evening?
Fine. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. You not wore out from cooking and carrying on?
No, I was so worn out from Tuesday. I'm just kind of recuperating,
Oh, you are?
and I wondered if you and I were going to last another one. Last Friday night was a doozy. I had to decide whether or not this was good for my mental health.
Oh, no.
Oh Lord,
no.
Jesus have mercy.
Y'all have to just not take it so personal. It's just a show. It's just some writing. You know what I'm saying? I really hope to get a chance to, no, we're going to speak it into existence, right? When I have the opportunity to finally sit with Miss Val Jean, Lord, my mind. Oh, Lord. What is her name? Val Jean. Why can't I think of her name right now? Lord, as many times as I say her name. Wait a minute. Hold on. Who is the writer of Beyond the Gates? Who is the writer of Beyond the Gates? Michelle Valjean. I know I'm missing a name in here, child. Okay. when I have the opportunity to sit with Miss Michelle Valjean, I want to just get a chance to really dig into how she does the things she does, why she makes the choices that she does, because I think it's all very smart, Miss Lee. It's got us arguing about the things that we supposed to argue about. Hey, Daddy, welcome to the stage. The winner again.
I agree with you. I think, and I know I take full responsibility. That's what I was saying. Maybe this is not healthy for me because I'm responsible for my own emotions. And last Friday was too much. It was
Hmm.
way too much. And so I thought, well, and you're right, we should be talking about it, enjoying it. But when it gets to the point I speak for myself, where I'm becoming so emotionally involved, where I'm just this upset and people are yelling and shouting. This is way too much.
Child, they was over talking me and I couldn't even get in here.
I know,
I got it. I
I
felt
know,
bad.
I
It was
know.
all right though. It made me laugh.
Oh, well,
But look, this is
I'm
just
so
me
glad
laughing right now,
you were
right?
able. I like that about you, that you're able to say, okay, I'm going to laugh about this and keep going. That is the right attitude. I don't have that attitude. When even with this fantasy thing going on,
Mhm.
I see something that seems to be moving toward some kind of illness and it's not being recognized or it's being taken lightly. It upsets me, but I understand what you're saying. This is a show,
Yeah.
and if we can't do it, I guess we don't belong. Because I got to the point where some of those influences, I have to skip them. I couldn't even. When I get there and they started bashing Eva, I move on. I move on. I mean, it's another influencer. He's a Caucasian man. Now,
Hmm.
he does it pretty much like you do. He does it from the point of view of analyzing it and
Hmm.
then talking about it and then assigning it to one person as not being okay. And they could have done this, they could have done that. But when I turn in and people just are bashing and that Eva, that GD Eva, blah blah blah. Oh, I can't take that. I have to move on. I said this is not healthy. But the people who take time to analyze the behavior and to look at it from both angles, like this man gives Eva her roses, he gives Cat her roses, and he does not hold back when Cat is wrong. And if Eva makes a mistake, he does not hold back. But just getting on the line and just, oh God, this is too much. And even you said last Friday, that's why you were so quiet. You remember at one point you and I did no talking. It got so you said, "Oh my gosh, I can't do this." Even you were saying, "It's your show, it's your podcast," and even you were quiet.
Well, see, Miss Lil, I can be ignorant. And so, but I try not to bring my personal into the whatever. For me, this is really about the writing and nothing but the writing. Outside of that, I have my suspicions about where the writing is going, but that's why I'm prepared to be wrong because I ain't the one writing it. So I don't know if Miss Valjean writes this where she, in the beginning, she said, Eva's going to be just like her mama. Now let me
Oh,
write her there. So what that means is whatever she got to do to get her to where she done decided she gonna go in the end of it all, this story could go anywhere. Or she could just be saying, you know what? I'm gonna write as I go along and see how I feel. We don't
yeah,
know. So that's why you can't decide who Cat is. You can't decide like Eva could, and because she does have a narcissistic mother, oh baby, the chances are high that she could become one too.
oh Lord, don't I hate to even hear you say that, but
And if
yeah,
she does, then that means that she's gonna do more things like her mama. So
yes,
you know what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't about to stop writing if she actually becomes the evil people see her as. But as what's been written on the paper, the only thing I've seen her do is try to please her mom because
that's
she's
right.
afraid to lose her mama.
That's right. And that's
She's
what
afraid to lose her mama.
I was telling Eve Daddy, I was talking about, okay, like you just said about Eva. Eva is not doing everything that is okay, but she has been indoctrinated. And that's what makes me so angry when I see these people online. They don't take it. She's just like a mammy. Well, you don't take into consideration indoctrination is different from knowing right from wrong. Yes, she knows right from wrong. Yes, the courts are not going to give you any leg up because you have a narcissistic mother. But indoctrination is when somebody else plants their ideas in your mind and you begin to operate out of who they are, not who you could become to be. But I surely hope she won't end up like Leslie, because Leslie has gotten completely out of hand now. She has all of this money. She doesn't seem to be doing anything, taking classes to improve herself, learning how to behave in the upper one third of society. She's just continuing to act ghetto, and that just is not okay. And I don't think she's funny. A lot of people online now are saying, Leslie used to be, people enjoyed her, but they get to the point now where they said it's getting old. They want Leslie to change.
Mm-hmm. I grew up in an environment, let me say, and I don't mean in my house, but I just mean I grew up in an environment, if you will,
I understand.
where I had to learn how to listen to people have differing opinions.
Yeah.
And not really have a visceral reaction to their opinion because it didn't match with mine. I can't reach nobody that way, but what I can do is try to find a common ground for us to meet on. Okay, so you see, and this is what I keep saying. I don't have a dog in this race. I don't love Eva. I don't hate Cat. I don't hate Cat and love Eva. Like, it's not that way for me. I'm just looking at these characters, trying to understand why they're writing the character that way. What's about to happen with the character? What does this mean for the character? Learning about the personalities and all that stuff. I really
And
don't have no
I
dog.
think that's the healthy way. That is the healthy way to look at it, as this is a show. But I think some of us have gotten to the point where we have internalized it. You are exactly right. It
Okay, but
is.
here's a question. Why do you think that is? Don't you think that is because they identify with something like maybe somebody was maybe somebody dealt with somebody like Eva in their lifetime. And maybe they just perceive Eva to be like somebody that they knew in their lifetime. Maybe that's why they're not letting it go.
It might be.
Maybe somebody has experienced somebody showing up and messing up their family. Maybe somebody has experienced uh uh I don't know. Maybe some are just, just like I ain't about to be some people don't let stuff go. That's fine. Cause they get you where you get, because with my sister, once it was up, it was stuck forever. She ain't like you, she ain't about to like you no more. That's it. That don't talk to me about her, because I don't, I had a friend that passed away. She disliked a friend of mine so much, I literally could not bring her name up no more.
Oh my God.
But I loved her. It didn't make her a bad person. She had a great heart. She was fun. It's just when it came to that one person, she was like, don't say her name to me no more. And if I would say her name, she would snap out.
Yeah,
It was funny to me. I'd be like, girl, wait, I forgot. I told you not to say that doggone girl name to me. I can't stand her. I can't stand her.
No, I'm not that
Well,
far.
maybe somebody slept with somebody's sister man. Like Bar said, maybe that's what happened. You never know what's behind. But let me ask you why you. First of all, wait. Let me pause for a second. I'm gonna come back to my question to you. I want to ask E-Dad a question.
Okay.
Yes.
E-Daddy, how does it feel to win and win and win and be the champion? How does it feel?
Feels great.
Do you be feeling bad for the
competition is also getting tougher and tougher
It
and tougher.
is.
So I embrace the Jeopardy format you're going to do the next time, because now you can't just jump in with an answer.
Right. See. Now I'm glad you see it the way I'm trying to make this a better and better game.
Because KB Mama is not slow behind. I mean, she's the one to watch. He's the one to watch.
Some of them can't type. Some of them are not in a position where they can type.
Yeah. I thought about what you said. If your phone has voice activation,
you better use it. You better use it. If you're trying to type up against E-Daddy, y'all know. E-Daddy, I could tell you a gamer.
Yep,
Yeah,
Hmm.
I am actually.
He over there going, and that be it. They be like, wait a minute. I'm like, hold on now. Hold on now.
this was actually fun tonight. It was so stress free. It was just so stress free. Of course, and I do agree. I'm not trying to outtalk you. You are
Mm-mm.
exactly right. We are responsible for our own emotions, and we need to understand what is fantasy and what are facts.
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
understand that. I agree with you 100%. But by the same token, it's just something that just goes off in me when I hear these people cursing Eva and dogging her the way they dog her online. It just really bothers me. Now they're beginning to get on Leslie. For a long time, Leslie got away, but I see now they have gotten to the point now where they're tired of Leslie's foolishness. They want her to
Hmm.
act like a woman with money
Hmm.
and present herself in a better way, and not just be at the country club with those pink earphones on as if she was in middle school. These are kind of things you don't do when you're moving with the movers and
Shut up,
shakers.
Var. Uh huh. Listen, here's the thing I find interesting. People seem to be more irritated with Leslie's antics than they seem to give like they're no. They seem to be more irritated with what Eva did and partaking in the
That's
little
right.
bit she did with her mother than
That's
they
right.
are in the fact of what Leslie did. Like there are more
Uh,
complaints about Eva
That's
than there
right.
is about Leslie. That's interesting. But
And
see, here's
especially at the beginning, they really, really dogged Eva out. And Eva
Mhm.
did agree to spy on those people. I'm not trying to ever say that was okay. And I do know, as they pointed out, she's a grown woman and grown people make their choices. But I still say, for some reason, she believed her mother when her mother told her dad did not want her. And she also that's all she has is her mama. Look at Thanksgiving, what she said when Ted asked her to dine with him, and he was going to Martin's house, and she made it quite clear she was so honored that Dad would ask her. She said, "But Mama is going to be alone, and I can't leave her alone." So
Yep,
then
here's
that's
he,
the
here's the,
truth.
here's the thing because and I'm telling you this is why I'm like I gotta ask this lady because it says a narcissistic mother typically views her daughter as an extension of herself self rather than an individual separate individual,
right.
which causes a profound lack of boundaries known as enmeshment and
Hmm.
leads to the daughter developing an unstable sense of self of identity through confusion. This blurring the lines can make it difficult for the daughter or external observers to see them as distinct individuals.
That's
It's
right.
the actual goal of the narcissistic mother that you don't see them as differently. So when I do something crazy, you get mad at her too
That's right.
because they know how to make you see it like it. So it's not like Eva didn't do anything at all, but Eva ain't done what her mama did. But the little bit that she
No,
participated in, hiding the the
The
helmet,
helmet.
and she didn't stop them. She didn't know Ted and them well enough to want to stop anything happening to them. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
that
but
mama blurred that line so good, baby. Everybody, and that's so I'm saying brilliant writing, because now we people don't see them as different.
now look at Cat. Cat broke into Leslie's home and planted evidence, but you don't hear anybody talking about that.
It don't matter. It don't matter because the writers have done their job. That's my point. The writers have done their job. Now,
Okay.
what I want to come back and ask you, Miss Lil, is what is it exactly that be on your nerves? What is it them talking about Cat? I mean, about Eva? Or what is it exactly that be on your nerve? And I want y'all to pay attention so y'all can understand what y'all be doing, be
Okay.
getting on Miss Lil nerve now.
What really, really gets me, I'm not trying to cover for anyone who has committed some kind of a crime or sin. We all have to be responsible for our actions. And whether we were indoctrinated by another person, we are responsible in the law. But what really gets me, whenever you try to, even you were on there the last time we had live, you and what was it, Elaine? most of the time was just between the two of you. And at one point you said to her, well, wait, let's not bring Eva in. Let's just talk about this question that I posed over here. And what really gets me, they won't take time and look at it from an analytic point of view. They just ready to jump on the bandwagon and put that foot on her neck. And that bothers me because there's a lot of children that have grown up in homes where dysfunction is a way of life for them. This is their normal. And unless they get around healthy people, like with Eva, even you said you would love to see Eva get into therapy. And I went one step further and said, getting into therapy, that would mean that she would have to put some physical distance between her and Leslie to learn how to set those boundaries. But also, that means, too, she needs some healthy friends, some friends who are healthy, not looking for somebody else's man, not fussing about this, but be able to go to the nail shop with girls, be able to go to the movies with people, learn how to listen, how to talk. She is a beautiful woman. She's one of the most beautiful women on the show, but she just she didn't strike pay dirt when she got her parents. And I know Ted, I'm not blaming him because he was not a part of her life. He did not even know she existed because he thought her mother had aborted. Well, I can't use that word, but he thought her mother had unalived her. So it was not that he was a part of that. But I'm saying we don't choose our parents. And many of us, but by the grace, the favor, and the mercies of the Most High God, we would be in a worse condition than Eva is in. There are some people that tend to, they are dysfunctional, but they have enough going for them where they can cover those areas and they can still get along and function in society and get along. Some people don't. But that really bothers me when they don't have any kind of empathy. No, I'm not saying that because a person grows up in a toxic environment you should get away with breaking the law. You should be able to do anything you want to do. No, you are responsible for your actions. But what I am saying, when you don't have any empathy at all, you can't stand back and look at it from her point of view. Get out of her shoes and just stand and see what it would feel like for you to walk in her shoes. What would it feel like for you if your mother locked the door and you couldn't get in and you out cold weather probably, I don't know how cold it gets there, and you had to sleep in the car? What would that feel like? And then when she found out Ted gave her the hotel room, she jumped on her for that. Now you don't want her in your apartment, but you don't want Ted to give her a hotel room.
No, I think that when it, how can I say this? Sometimes for some, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but I'm saying this is, you just have to understand how other people think. Sometimes for some people, once I think something about you, that's just the way I see you. So no matter what you do, because I've asked, what could she do to fix a wrong? And if the answer is nothing, do you want that to be true in your life? That if you did something to offend somebody, hurt somebody, did something wrong, that there can never be anything you could do to reconcile it?
No,
Never.
no.
And then the other thing I was going to say is that, Var, I see you back there. Hold on. The other thing that I was going to say is that one thing doing this on Friday night has helped me to refine is my ability to listen. I'm not saying I'm perfect at it, but it makes me have to work at it a little harder because I know that I think I'm listening. Now, when you think you're listening, you're pausing just so you can say what you want to say. You're not hearing anything nobody's saying to you. So
That,
there's
that
a difference in listening and pausing so I can make my point.
that's right.
So, right, because, and that's the reason why I think sometimes, no matter how good a argument you may present, facts even, it makes it hard for people to listen. This also, I mean, it makes it hard for a person to connect with what you're saying. It also makes me nervous for, there is one person who said, I have a narcissistic mother and she was an alcoholic, right?
Oh
And I would
yes,
love to come up and tell my story.
yes, I
And I
remember.
thought to myself, and I wonder if the chat would allow her to tell her story without um, not hearing her, really connecting with the story, like just hearing her story, because I'm sure some of it's going to connect back to her feelings about Eva and what she's going through. But would we really be sensitive enough to know that this is a real person talking about
Absolutely,
their real life experience, and you don't
absolutely.
want to really attack her? So, and I'm like, I wouldn't want to. I would hope that we wouldn't do that. You know what
I
I'm
hope
saying?
not.
So just for me, that's just what it is. Like, I enjoy listening to all you all's point of view. You don't need to agree with me, but I'm gonna hard make a point about what I'm talking about, because what I'm talking about is purely what I'm talking about: the writing, where the story is going, who these characters are. That's
You know,
it.
I thought about a real talk, and I told E Daddy, I said, I miss her and I wish she would come back. I said, but do you know, we have different feelings about different things. Now, when she got so upset with Danny, and when people were saying that Bill was going to leave Haley and go back to Danny, that was really upsetting for her. I didn't feel a thing, but it was important to her.
Hmm.
This was very, very important to her. I didn't have any horses in the race when it came to Haley. I didn't hate Haley at all. I thought she was pretty. She's well built. No problem there. But I didn't feel it. There's nobody else on the show that has that I've had the empathy for, that I've had that, as with Eva. I've seen so many children come out of dysfunctional homes, and
Hmm.
they end up in prison because they can't function in life, and they learn. And of course, now I know you are responsible for your actions. I'm not trying to say you're not, but they learn the only way they can be seen or to be heard is to take what they want. They never learn to be a contributing citizen of society. And that is, to me, it's a waste of a person's life. But
Hmm.
I, I know, like I said, I don't have any problem. I like Nicole, but after Nicole started going all over the place, I was able to objectively see that and have no problem with it. I love Danny. I thought Danny was beautiful. Danny was all over the place. I didn't have a problem with that. See, none of that never bothered me like it did Real Talk. But evidently, that says something about my personality. Why is it that I need to protect Eva? I need for people to give us some slack and to understand what it might have been for her growing up. But the other people, like with Bill, we even laughed about Bill being a scoundrel. And I don't
Hmm.
hate Bill. I don't have a problem with Bill. No problem whatsoever. Vernon, Anita, none of them. Naomi was beginning to get on my nerves, and I didn't hate her, but
Hmm.
I was very, very disappointed because when I first started watching the show, Naomi and Nicole were my two women that I thought were pretty much balanced. They pretty
Hmm.
much had balance, and then Naomi just went off the grid.
Hmm. Yeah. Hold on one second. Var, welcome to the stage. Hold on one second for me. I want to look at something here in the comments. Var here trolling, talking about I was emotionally disturbed behind the trivia game. But E Daddy did that to you. They ain't got nothing to do with us. Okay, tonight was so much fun. I personally okay, so I want to go to a couple comments down here, right? Okay, explaining why she does it doesn't excuse it. I agree with that, Rhonda. But once somebody explains why somebody does something, my question to you is what impact does it have on your thought processes? Or does it have any impact on it at all? If you know the why behind something happened. Like let's say somebody you walking down the street and somebody slap you, right? Just out the blue. It's one thing if they slap you out the blue and they just slapped you. It's another thing if you go, oh, that person has some kind of issue and or was on something, had something put in their drink and they hit you. Like, does that impact anything at all for you knowing what the why is behind it? Okay. But she knows all her mama has done and is doing. She hasn't tried to rectify her wrongdoings or her mom's. Does she have to rectify her mother's doing? What does that make sense that I gotta rectify what somebody else did? And seeing again, this is what I said, that this is what the narcissist does. They make you responsible or have people see you as them. So why would I have to rectify what my mama did or what my cousin did or what my neighbor did or what my anybody did? If that's the case, if your child commit a crime, you should be going to jail too. So it don't work like that. My mama has one time to put me out with my belongings in a trash bag. I'll do what my grandmother said. Some folks you gotta feed with a long handle spoon. So to me, Rhonda, that sounds like you are a person with a really strong constitution, probably have always had a really strong constitution, but what of the person that doesn't have one like yours? Everybody ain't like you.
That's right.
Everybody ain't built like you.
That's right.
So I'm asking, what is the problem with having empathy about somebody not being like you, not being as strong as you, not having, just ain't got that? Like, I'm just asking what happens then. Or is it just, no, too bad, we all got to, whatever up in here. I remember Eileen Fulton, who was Lisa on As the World Turns, was attacked physically because they didn't like the character.
Oh yes, I remember that.
On the show. Yeah, Leslie says that not Leslie, Trisha Mann says she's starting to have problems with people attacking her now when they see her. I like Eva and Kat and look forward to watching the story unfold. Soaps are a journey. It's one of the few mediums where we get to see the characters develop as they move through the story. The other thing is this show ain't that old. So you still like the show ain't been on 10 years and Eva ain't never rectified and she ain't. Do you expect all that to happen in 1 year? It's not. Just the same as I keep saying, I don't think it's fair for people to put pressure on Kat for the when she forgives, when or if she forgives Kat for what happened, for when or if she's ready to deal with her. The only thing I have said is that she needs to stop playing mind games with herself. Don't call my daddy daddy. Why you over here with my daddy eating? Why she at the country club? She's real. She was born. She's your sister.
That's right.
That stuff I think she needs to accept the reality of, but the when and the how and the rest of that stuff, that would be on her as a person to accept that. Last thing I'm gonna say is what I said also last time. I don't think that her mother, her father, her cousins, her uncles, anybody is wrong for telling her that she needs to get on with accepting that. I don't think they should be trying to push her on the win. Okay. All right, Bar, you stepped into the conversation. Exactly what's on your mind tonight? Losing to E Daddy?
No, don't trip about that.
Be on purpose, beat y'all too. Don't forget.
I'm not a fast typer for one, and my memory on the little details don't stick that well. So I have no qualms with that at all.
Okay, you still full off dinner?
Nah. I really ain't eat too much today. I just had a ham sandwich.
Okay, go ahead now.
That was it.
Mm-hmm. So what's on your mind this evening? Miss Lil has said that she don't want y'all on her nerves tonight. You almost got her nerve last time.
I always come in peace. It takes two to argue.
You sorry for getting on her nerve last week.
It takes two to argue. I come in peace.
No, we're gonna tell this sister. We're gonna tell this sister of a certain age that we sorry for getting on her nerve now.
Listen, if I had some nerves, y'all would get on that mine as well.
Too much to say to a sister of a particular age, my dear sister. No disrespect.
I don't have no problem with it. Listen. I don't want to offend. I don't want to offend nobody. I was in the comments,
and you didn't mean to, right?
No, I didn't do anything on purpose.
I didn't mean to.
Say that again.
I hear you say. That's what I'm saying. You didn't mean to.
No, I didn't do anything on purpose.
No, you didn't mean to.
But this is not an apology fest because we're having an open conversation. We have disagreements. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything negative towards anybody. If your opinions don't agree with mine, then we just don't agree at the time.
We can offend people, and we don't even mean to.
Oh no! I didn't mean to offend anybody.
Go ahead. In life, sometimes we can offend people, and we don't mean to, right?
If we having an open conversation, and just because my views don't agree with yours, I can't apologize to you every week on that. And I try.
Every week. That's a little extreme. We didn't say every week. I said
every week somebody might be offended by something I say.
But we ain't talking about every week. We ain't talking about everybody.
You're gonna be one of them nights.
So I'm asking you. Our apologies. Now listen. Look. Now this is where it's a turn.
My apologies come sincerely, and I don't feel as though
our apologies hard for you.
No, yeah, my apologies come sincerely. I don't do things to feel as though a lot of times that I do have to apologize, and when I do something, I am willing to apologize. If I did anything, hold on. If you could tell me what I did last week that offended anybody, I'm always willing to apologize. But yeah, no, I'm not just going to come up and apologize just because my opinions differ from yours. I can't do that.
Well, I'm saying I have heard you apologize before.
Yes, absolutely.
I have heard you apologize before. But what do you think about this whole thing of we can offend somebody and not mean to offend them, and it wasn't your. I'm not talking about you. I'm just talking about in general.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about the thing of when somebody is offended, or you did something to hurt somebody's feelings and you didn't mean to hurt their feelings, but their feelings got hurt? Do you feel
absolutely.
like it's okay to say, "Well, I'm sorry, your feelings got hurt. That wasn't my
Absolutely.
intention."
If you can display to me what I did that offended you, then I would definitely apologize for what I did. But if you cannot,
what if it was something?
if,
What if it
I'm
was
sorry.
something you purposely didn't mean for it to be, but the person was hurt by it? Like,
Absolutely. I had that conversation with my wife before.
Can we say, listen, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I'm sorry your feelings got hurt. That wasn't my intention. Are you good with something like that?
Absolutely.
Even though you didn't
know this is directed to me. Like I did something wrong.
Okay.
Did I do something wrong?
No.
I feel a little attacked right now.
No. I was just being I was being a little bit funny where I'm like, now Miss Lil done say we done got on her nerve. She ain't pointing nobody out particularly. She said we was all on nerve last week. She couldn't take it.
Oh yeah, listen, I totally understand that.
And I was just saying that. Can we just tell Miss Lil we sorry? We ain't mean no harm.
But listen, Miss Jen, I totally understand where you're coming from. If somebody can articulate what I did to them that offended them, I would be happy to apologize for that because that is not my intent. But if you can't articulate what I did to offend you, then it's nothing for me to apologize for.
Well, I'm gonna apologize for everybody, Miss Lil. We ain't mean to be on your nerve like that last week, because you know sometimes we get over here and just get the cutting up and can on. Because I told you I gotta tell you know what? Now that I think about it, you had jumped on me last week.
When I first came in, I was very polite, right? And I said, "Yo, listen, I don't want to talk over nobody. I was trying to be quiet." You was like, "No, or you got to talk over me because our girls, we talking. We don't take offense to this, or women, we don't take offense to this." So I'm like, "Okay, cool. We having an open, free flowing conversation." So you know, I'm not trying to disrespect my elders. I'm not trying to disrespect women at all or men. You know, I'm just trying to have a conversation in the debate. And I didn't say any offensive words to anybody while we was having the debate. I didn't call anybody out of their names while we was having the debate. I didn't insult anybody directly by saying you're a fool, you're crazy, or anything like that. So I don't feel as though I did anything wrong.
You had came for me.
No, Miss Jen, you was wrong on that one. Just like y'all come at me when y'all feel as though I'm wrong.
You came for me.
Let's go.
I was like, wow. Shots fired. What is going on? Oh, wait, I can't say shots. Shots fired. What is going on?
Listen, I'm not offended in a debate. Like, if we talking, like, I wouldn't come up if y'all was hurting my feelings. If y'all was
this what you had said. I'm gonna cry harder than you. You just said this.
As much as y'all come at me every week, as much as I be battling.
You said you sound like you done had your heart broken a bunch of times or something. I was like, wait a minute, how I get in it? Ain't nothing happened to me.
Listen, Miss Jen, you was wrong about that Andre and Ashley situation. Okay, you was wrong. We just called you out on it.
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
I got quiet because I was like, "You're not gonna." Let me tell you something. Now, let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
She done went and did a whole thing on nothing but Andre, Ashley, and Danny timeline. I just ain't had time to do it yet. Right? Because when I tell you I be trying to follow what the writing is, I just be trying to follow why they doing it this way, right? I'm like, why they doing that?
Right? That's what I wanted to come up and talk about too.
So I had went on and did the whole timeline on them. I just ain't had time. Oh, this was about Brian McKnight over here. Child, Brian McKnight make me sick.
Oh yeah, he's a mess. He's a mess. Got a whole Brian McKnight Jr. and his son was still alive.
I met him years ago, right before he blew up. We were singing at the same event. He was not nice even back then. So I'm just saying.
I heard he wasn't nice. All right, so
now I done did a whole da-da for you. When I got time, I'm gonna present. It's been sitting right here next to me for almost a week. Matter of fact, since last Saturday.
Okay. All right,
it's right here already wrote out. Already. And see, I got quiet because I was like, number one, y'all talking over me. I can't say nothing. Y'all was like, we got her. I was like, child, you ain't got me. I'm just being
good though. Let's be real, right? Everybody talks over everybody from time to time.
We do.
And you know, when you chimed in and you wanted to talk, I got quiet. The other lady, she kept talking. I don't mean to snitch, but kept talking a little something, something. You know what I mean? You are the host and you do have host privileges, and I understand that. You know what I mean? But everybody be in the mix when it's when you on the lower side of an argument, meaning other people are teaming up on you. And yeah, it can get a little hectic. I've been there many a times. That was just the first time that you was on that side.
Yes, because usually I just get quiet and let y'all talk. Cause I'm not a channel where I gotta run it. Like I tell y'all, I'm used to this and being on the stage and all. I'm used to that. This, So I'm like, this y'all time to shine. Come up and get y'all some light. Do your thing on your rain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, they think they got me, child. That you don't want to play.
That's why you got quiet. Come on. I'm listening to the after one.
That is not why I got quiet.
I'm listening to the after one. I was like, yo, that's unfair, Miss Jen. How you gonna wait till we get offline? Hold on. How you gonna wait till we get offline and then start trying to say some things? I'm like, come on.
Because y'all wouldn't let me talk. So I just got quiet. I was like, you know what? I just let them finish. Then I say some of what I got to say. And then what I'm going to do, because I'm a November baby.
Jen, all fairness, though, if we all felt that way, wouldn't nobody tap in? Because it's been many a times that, I wanted to talk and everybody was talking over me. I'm sure it's been times where Miss Lil was trying to talk and everybody was talking over. Like, you just get quiet and try to play it like double dutch and find your way in that thing.
No, y'all wasn't listening. And I see when I'm in a space where people are not listening, I can be quiet. That's what I can do. I can be quiet because I got later on to say what I got to say. I don't let you get it. Go and get it. Because I'm going to be back. I keep telling you, I'm a November baby. I'm facts, and nothing but the facts, sir.
Can I chime in on the conversation that y'all was having?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So, like I said, I come in peace. With the whole character situations on the show, like I don't know about everybody else. I have compassion for Kat when we saw the scene where the mom just shoved the box at her, you know what I mean, or whatever, and wouldn't let her in and locked the door. And I have compassion for that particular situation because I know that's like real life type stuff. And it's sad no matter what's going on when your mom is treating you like crap in the moment or whatnot. All that is sad, right? And I get, the fact that Eva, comes from a narcissistic mom and all of that. Like, I have compassion for that, right? When I'm having conversations and we're talking about this, I'm strictly coming from the point of view of the other person that we're talking about. So, like, far as Kat goes, it's like Kat does not have to have, in my opinion, the same type of compassion for her because she's the person that was getting these deeds done to her. So the actions that's taking place, listen, you can understand that she's coming from a narcissistic mom, but it's like overall, it's like, okay, she does talk behind Kat's back. She was trying to get with Tomas, you know what I mean? Even though she knew that Tomas was with Kat. I'm talking about the time when Kat was hiding under the bed and she saw Eva try to kiss her and he pushed her away. So I'm looking at these situations from what Kat is actually seeing. You know what I mean? And despite whatever.
Hold on. Did Kat try to kiss him and he pushed her away? Or
no, Eva.
I'm sorry, Eva. Was Eva about to kiss him and he pushed her away, or were they about to kiss and he said, we better not?
Either way, it doesn't matter. They was both.
No, there's a difference.
He called it off. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, I can understand if I was under the bed, right, and I seen my wife in a room with a dude, and that dude was coming on to her or whatever, and she actually stopped the dude and said, "No, we can't do this." You know what I mean? I'm in love with blah blah blah. That would endear me to my wife more. And it would make me hate the person that was actually in the room that looked like they was down to go through with it. So I look at it in that type of perspective, and for her to see Tomas tell Eva, no, we can't do this, you know what I mean, blah, blah, blah. I feel as though that showed something to Kat a little bit. I don't know. But it just looks like she was trying to get her man from that type of perspective.
This is something interesting you said that I just want to go back to. You said a lot of things that were interesting, but this is one part. Hold on, let me turn. I don't like what's on my screen. I can't enjoy myself even if something I don't want to see is on my screen in the background. Okay, listen. You said something interesting about how Leslie had put all Eva's stuff in a box to put her out that night when after the party. Here's a question. Why did Leslie? Now, and I want you to think about this from the standpoint of a writer, right? Like, pretend you write. Why would you have Leslie choose that moment to shut your daughter out? Why do you think she chose that moment to shut Kat out? Why would they choose that? Why would the writers choose that moment for her to put Kat out?
Eva, I would say don't choose sides. I mean, you chose sides. You know what I mean? The fact of trying to lock her mom in that room, the fact of Eva trying to stop her mom's plot or whatever, it was like Eva had chose sides at that point. And if you're not with me, you're against me. So, leave. I don't want to be around you right now. Get my face.
That would be a great answer if her mama was regular, but her mama ain't.
I got you.
So for a narcissistic person, I'm choosing, because you have to understand, narcissists are dastardly. They are evil. That's just the truth. So I'm going to choose this moment because you ain't got nobody. So she put that girl out of that house because she had no one.
I don't think that was the case. Okay. I just think.
Hold on. I'm not done.
Go ahead.
Okay. So she didn't have no one. Leslie, that character would not have chosen the same thing if Ted had taken her in that night. If anybody else had been showing Eva any compassion that night, she would not have chosen that time to throw Eva out. She chose that time to throw Eva out because Eva had nowhere, no one to go to. And so that my dastardly plan becomes that now you're going to do whatever I want you to do. You won't cross me again like this because I'm going to make you feel the burn for real. So I'm going to throw you out in the middle of the night. I don't care if you got to sleep in your car. And but that wouldn't have happened if Ted had taken her in and said, you know what? I understand you ain't got nowhere to go. You have to, and this is why I keep saying you all can't be looking at Leslie like she's normal. She ain't a normal parent. She's evil.
I wasn't on the Leslie. See, and that's another thing too. Like Kat doesn't see all this. I'm not talking to you from. Listen, Eva has my compassion. You did, like, she has my compassion. I'm not talking to it from a person that's watching it on TV and that's it. I'm looking at it through the eyes of Kat. Kat does not see the mistreatment of Leslie. So I want to touch on that. You said that's the time she picked that time. That was the only time that anything like this has happened that we know of. See, that what Eva did that night was the ultimate betrayal to Leslie. So I really don't think that if
she was sending a message to Eva, letting her know.
See, I just got cut off.
Yeah, I did. You don't, little girl, you don't do this to me. This is me. You don't do it. So she was sending a message.
I was in the middle, like I was saying, I was in the middle of saying, that is the purpose. You know what I mean? And people would do that whether they're narcissistic or not. It's like, you betrayed me, so therefore, I don't care where you got to go. You could have a nice mansion to fall back to, but I don't want you in my house because you just betrayed me. Now, Leslie was not right because the reason that she was doing was totally off and buffoonery. But in Leslie's eyes, it's like you done did the ultimate betrayal to me. You turned your back on me for this man that wasn't even there for you your whole life. This is what you're going to do to me? Chick, get out my house. And coming from that perspective, I could totally see that.
Okay, I got a question for you. Rhonda Reed said, folks try to gaslight you. Then when you say your opinion, folks don't like it and get ugly with you. Do you feel that's true?
That happens a lot. Absolutely, that's the true statement. Huh? Are we referring to a particular person, or are we just talking about in general?
Someone just commented this. Rhonda just commented that. She said, folks try to gaslight Var. Then when he says his opinion, folks don't like it and get ugly with him. I said, is that what you feel?
No, I don't think. Okay, I didn't know I didn't know it was directly, strictly to me. Blah 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 blah. I don't think people try to gaslight. I think people give their opinion, and then when I give my opinion, a lot of times people don't want to hear it, You know what I mean? And then, they will say whatever they say. So, to one extent, I don't think people are purposely doing things to gaslight me. I think people are just stating their opinion. I just happen to have a different, not even really a different opinion. And that's what I wanted to touch on. My opinion on Leslie is she's a bad person. And my opinion is being raised by a woman like that, can only probably, it gives you a stronger chance of being a bad person yourself. And what I'm saying to you is, it's like, Eva does what she does, or she did what she did. And yes, you can have compassion because you have a narcissistic mom, but the person that she's doing it to don't understand all the background that's going on. Kat does not know everything that Leslie is doing to Eva. Kat does not know everything that Leslie had told Eva negative about her dad and Nicole and everybody. Kat does not know why Eva had this type of animosity towards them. So she's approaching it as such. Also, when you add in the mix of the stuff that Eva did do when she did get in, far as she do be snippy to Kat, and they be snippy to each other, but she can be snippy with Kat as well. She was too close to her man after Kat told her to back off, and she still kept being around Tomas. And yes, Tomas was around her. I get it. But at the end of the day, she was still being around him as well. And it's like, you're doing all these things to me. And if I was Kat, I would be looking at it like, why are you trying to destroy my life? I don't know that you got a narcissistic mom. And even if I did, that still wouldn't probably give me the solace that I need, because despite whatever, you are doing these acts towards me and mine. So I don't know. I just see it from the other angle. And, I can understand why Kat does what she does. And I can also understand why Eva does what she does. I get both sides. It's just the fact that the Kat side does not get addressed enough that I got to highlight Kat's side to the matter. That's it.
Yeah. I always said Kat just got interesting enough for me to even want to talk about, because other than that, she just been throwing tantrums. But I do want to say this. Gaslighting is a word that needs to stay right where it belongs, over where it belongs. Gaslighting is a form of psychological manipulation where a person makes someone else question their own sanity, perception of reality, or memories. I don't think that anybody's trying to gaslight anybody. So I'm going to step out here and I'm going to say this. I know that I understand VAR. I think we see each other when it comes down to what happens here on Friday night, right? Because I already know he gonna walk into the arena and fan the flames sometimes, and sometimes he over here to stand on what he really think. And you're gonna know the difference between at least I know the difference in between the two. I think that VAR understands the flow of a conversation, and that this is a podcast, and that in order for it to be interesting, everybody can't be agreeing. Also knows that I don't mind when he come over here and gonna fan the flames sometimes, because I'm laughing, he laughing. I ain't taking nothing serious he talking about over here. And the end of it all, and I've said this offline to my moderators, I think that you at your core are a really good guy. You show nothing but respect for your wife. Sometimes you drive the ladies crazy saying, well, you ladies, you women, whatever. But
when you told me, I corrected that.
Yes, that may be because of where you're from. I don't know if you're from New York or from Philly.
Oh, my wife has something to say to y'all too. Like she was like, yeah, she was like, nah, she was like, ladies, women, like that's nitpicking with you in that moment because they wasn't really trying to hear what you was trying to say.
That ain't me.
But she said, that's not disrespectful to call ladies. Like y'all ladies,
they were saying it was. I was saying they were having a reason.
She had a little smoke for y'all. She was like, "Nah, babe."
Not me, because I ain't have no issues with that. But because I saw it was an issue, I was saying they may not like that to use.
And when you told me that, didn't I try to correct it right there on the spot?
You did.
Absolutely.
Okay. But what I'm saying is, don't be coming over here trying to think me and VAR ain't got no smoke for each other. I told VAR very early on, one of these times I may just sit back and let you run this one Friday night. Did I not tell you that?
Yeah, when you was having your ball, you think.
Right. So, but I couldn't get on that night, but that was my intention. But I could not get on the internet from the hotel I was in, right?
Yep. Listen, I just want to make it interesting. Like you said, it's like, yes, sometimes I do come up and I will take the opposing side if I can find a legit argument in the opposing side. You know what I mean? And like you said, if everybody's sitting up here kumbaya, it's not interesting. You gotta have an opposing view sometimes.
That's what I
And
said. I'm
I
like,
just
I see, we here. Okay, we here with that.
absolutely.
We here
Oh,
with
she
that.
coming up now.
Miss
Hey,
Bar was not none of me
Miss
now.
Bar. Is that her coming up?
Look, Mrs. Bar, it was not none of me.
Hey, come here right quick, big. Oh, I thought. Oh, okay, nah, that's not her.
So that was not none of me now.
But
Now, I told you how the people ain't like it.
I don't understand why a person would object to being called a lady. I feel honored when someone respects me enough
I'm
to.
gonna tell you what it is.
They
It was
got on
when
my
he
case.
put the word "you," when he was like, "You ladies, you women, you females," and some people don't like that.
But what about you men? People say you men or men this and men that. I mean, like, come
You know,
on
people
now.
got a double standard. And you know we do.
Because even if I said ladies or women, in that moment, y'all would have took offense to whatever I said, and that was my wife's whole thing. Like, come on
I
now,
ain't
like
about to
that's
get too
nitpicking.
mad because anything you say to me, I can say it too.
I've never said anything wrong.
No, I'm saying for me, if I'm mad, I can say what you said.
So listen.
I'm good with a word.
I just want to say, in a nutshell, what I mean, like these are all characters. I'm coming and I'm talking about characters on TV. I'm not talking about people in real life. If we was having a real life conversation about these situations, then maybe the situation, my opinions may change a little bit. But we're having a conversation about fictional characters doing fictional things. And like you said, the writers can have these characters go in any direction that they want them to go into tomorrow, and I'm just commenting on the eyes of Kat because she don't see everything that Leslie does to Eva. Once again, that is not being said, and everything that she's witnessing. If you can put yourself and just look at it through Kat's eyes, I don't know how many people who listening now or who watched the show couldn't understand why it's up with Eva forever.
Belinda said it was female, not lady.
Oh, females. What?
You
Females,
female.
lady, women. It's all the same to me.
Let me tell you something. If I did a show one night, women talking about men, you would hear all kinds of stuff said.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Now you would now. We be calling y'all all kinds of things on here, ninjas and everything.
So,
and would. But don't look here. Look up and tell Rhonda, don't be coming over here trying to start up with me and Bar. Me and Bar is good.
I'm offended.
And listen, I look forward to listen. I'll be laughing during the week, going, "Ooh, Miss Lil about to cut up on Friday night."
I gotta say,
Or
like Miss Lil want to make it. She tend to make it personal with me.
Tonight.
She makes it personal with me, and I'm like, this is never personal.
But let me.
Older people tell you they done with something. Now they be done.
No,
now.
she told me that we could never be friends. I'm like, whoa.
Wait, let me wait. And you called me self-righteous too. So
no, I said you're being self-righteous. I didn't call you self-righteous. I don't know your character. I said you were being self-righteous in the moment. It's a difference.
What I was talking about when you said words don't mean nothing, and there are people today are suffering with the words that were spoken over them when they were children. They are still struggling with that. So to me, to hear somebody take words lightly, words are not lightly. Words mean a lot. The universe was spoken into existence with words. So when you
by higher power, though.
So when you said to me, words don't mean nothing, but I just can't, because if words don't mean nothing, how could you be a friend of someone when you don't know when to be compassionate, you don't know when to be kind, you don't know when to be strong?
So my statements that I made, right, just by me being on the phone with y'all, right, I am respectful. I don't call anybody out of their names. I don't say cuss words. I respect the words and I respect people on the platform. And what I mean when I said, words don't mean nothing, that was just a broad statement to say it doesn't mean things to a lot of different people. Some people, yes, it means the world. Other people, it doesn't mean that much to them. And like I said, if you're a stranger on the street and somebody says, yo, I hate you, die, and I don't know you, I'm not going to think too much about it. I'm going to think that that person's kind of crazy. It's not going to affect me. I'm not going to go home and die because he told me to go home and die. If you don't like me, if you hate me, if you're my enemy, and you wish ill will upon me, it's not going to affect me. You can't cause that. You don't have that power. And when you say that the world was created by words, that came from the almighty higher being. And none of us walking this earth has that power.
We do not.
And that's how I look at it.
I agree with you, but words are very, very important because words,
some people,
they leave imprints on your brain and on your heart for the rest of your life. You just can't go around and just saying words don't mean nothing.
Some people,
you can say that, but I would never, ever, ever, ever consider words not meaning anything. Words are very, very, very important, and there are people today are struggling with the words that were spoken over them when they were children.
Yeah, on that note, yes, if you the type that carry those type things, absolutely every word means something to you. But if you're not that, it's a lot of people who words don't affect like that. I'm sorry, that's just the truth. It doesn't, everything that might hit you hard don't hit me hard. Now, my wife can mess around and say something to me that would hurt my feelings, but some stranger is not going to do that to me. Absolutely not.
Now, Rhonda said she want to make it clear she's not trying to start nothing. She's just stating her opinion.
I'm just stating mine too. Like
I think what she said was, I don't know who it was geared toward, but since I'm the host, I'm like, are we talking to me that I'm trying to gaslight Var? And then when he says that folks don't like it and get ugly with him, but that could be somebody else. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just could be the overall opinion that that's what she feels happens.
I just don't think people should let words super impact their life that much, because at that point they got an angle on you, and anybody can hurt your feelings. Anybody can take you off your square. That right should be reserved to close friends and family or whatnot, who would not express that to you if they truly loved you. They would not say different things to hurt you.
Is there anything anybody could call you that's like your soft spot?
No, not stranger. My wife could probably say something to me that'll hurt me, but not strangers. I don't know you. You can say whatever you want to say about me right now. It's not going to hurt me because I don't know you. You just throwing stuff at the wall hoping it sticks. You get what I'm saying? Like, I could say that you're a streetwalker. You walk the street and you're out there and you're picking up men and you're doing this and that. Is that going to hurt you if you're not a streetwalker?
You want to know what word I think men use against women all the time to get them to straighten up and bag off them? And it's usually
the B word?
No.
Oh, go ahead.
Insecure.
Okay.
I don't like no insecure woman. You insecure, man. That's like women's kryptonite. You say that to a woman, usually not me. You use that word with a woman. She's gonna do everything in her power to prove she's not insecure.
I wanna try. What do they call it? Let's play a game, right?
Okay, go ahead. I love that.
Everybody online can say anything they want to me and see who can make me hang up.
Nobody.
See if anybody can ruin my mood. It's not gonna happen. You can say, "Bar, I hope you die tonight." That's not gonna change my mood.
I'm the host and I have this channel. Sometimes it's better for me to go ahead on because I told y'all I do, I don't want to be saying the stuff that I may be about to say. And I said to myself, girl, it's time for you to go on ahead now because somebody testing you.
Miss J, can a stranger that you don't know hurt your feelings by saying something to you? You never met them before, you never seen them. Can they hurt your feelings?
Give me an example.
I don't know. Somebody online say something disrespectful to you. Could it hurt your feelings?
I don't think so. Like, for instance, I'm fat. So if you call me fat, that's fact. So what I'm mad for?
Yeah. So all I'm saying is,
you can call me stupid. I know I'm not stupid. You could call me judgmental. I know I'm not judgmental. You could call me,
that's what I was meaning when I said words don't matter like that.
No.
That was the purpose of my conversation when we was having it at the time. And like I said, it was internalized and then released upon me to think that I'm a bad person because that's how I felt. We just have difference of opinions when it comes down to that. I say treat people the way they treat you and carry on from there.
I was recently called passive aggressive by somebody that don't know me like that.
Did it hurt your feelings? Did you cry?
What I'm gonna cry for? I'm not passive aggressive.
Words hurt. Words matter.
No, I'm eager.
That's insulting to you.
I'm not. I wasn't insulted. I was like, no. See, what I am
Nah,
is
it's
eager
not
to
assault.
tell
I'm
you
joking
what I
when I say
really
that.
think.
Passive aggressive ain't bad.
No, I'm eager to tell you what I think. That you don't ask me if you don't want to know.
Mm-hmm.
As of a good child. I'm
Passive
eager.
aggressive ain't bad. I was joking. That's not bad.
Look, tag me in, coach. And all the women that I'm around are just straight shooters.
But you mentioned fat though, right? So that wouldn't hurt your feelings, a stranger. But if your husband was like, "Yo, you're fat,"
Ain't no
would that
husband
hurt
of
your
mine
feelings?
gonna call me fat.
Huh?
Ain't no husband of mine gonna call
No,
me
I'm saying he
fat.
lost his mind one day. He
No,
lost his
now let me
mind.
say something. You won't get smoke if you call me that.
He lost his mind. I said he lost his mind.
Say it if you want to. Say it if you want to. I'm ready.
That's what I'm saying. Strangers can't do it, but your loved ones can.
Ready.
Your loved ones can, and that's where it matters.
Let him have said it. Like, something. This is the God truth. I was heavier when I was married to my husband. Never in one argument did he say that word to me.
Now,
but if he had her, he better have been ready.
Now this conversation spawned.
Because this is how I feel. You don't waste your time hitting people with stupid stuff, right? Now I'm about to hit you with the facts. When I said something to you, you gonna cry because I'm coming with all facts. That's how you hurt people's feelings, Bar. You have to hurt people's feelings with the God awful truth.
Absolutely. And this conversation that we had when it came out was just the fact of what Eva said to Kat. And it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, Kat don't like Eva. Eva don't like Kat. So it's like at that point, what you say to me, that's why I was like, words don't matter. Like that, at that point, it shouldn't matter because we both hate each other. So you might say some hateful things to me because you don't like me.
But
like that could come out.
Think of that her saying that your mom should have terminated you.
Mm-hmm.
That was from I could even see on Eva's face the way she responded. It hit a nerve. That's all.
It might have. It was meant to.
Anybody wishing that you weren't alive is just
say that to me right now. Say that to me. Everybody on stage, say that to me right now.
No, I'm not. I'm not interested.
What? Hey, come on, say it to me. See what happens. See what happens.
We're not talking
Do you
about
think I'm gonna disappear? Would I disappear when you say it?
Not about you, but what I was say, what she said, that was absolutely cruel.
When I said what I said, it's like, will Eva disappear just because Kat wish she wasn't never born? Would she disappear? Will she go away if Kat said, "Yo, I want you"? Would she die instantly if Kat say, "I want you to die"? Would that happen? No. And the reason why it hurts people's feelings because it's like, for me, if somebody that I love said that to me, it's like, yo, you really are so mad at me at this point that you wish my existence didn't happen. At that point, it's just the fact that you're mad at me that much that you would say that to me. It's not the fact that I'm upset because I feel as though something's going to happen to me. Oh my God, she just spoke that into the air. So now I'm going to die. No, it's the fact that I feel bad because I wouldn't think that your level of hatred for me would be that deep.
You said that to me, and now you're gonna feel my existence even more.
Yeah, like that's what I said. Words. When I say that, I'm saying for the strangers, for people that don't like you, no, it shouldn't matter. And if it do matter, that means I did my job. I got under your skin. I want you to feel pain right now. I want you to feel this hurt because that's how much I hate you. That's how much I dislike you. And once again, I want to reiterate, I have nobody that I ever hated in my life. Thank God. Knock on wood. There's no one that I hate. I don't think there's anybody that hated me. I'm cool with everybody that I've came in contact with. Everybody that's in my life and out my life, I've been cool with them.
Now,
but I can understand that.
But I do hope that you have not felt gaslit and
Oh, Miss Lil, you gaslight me every week.
Belinda says, no worries, you had a valid point of view. What was valid in the point? What, just that her viewpoint is valid because it's hers? Is that what you mean?
All y'all gaslight me coming up here with y'all opposing views and have me sitting up here arguing with y'all because
you become
disagree.
You be like,
you gaslight me, Miss Jen, every day when you give your reviews and I disagree. And I'm sitting at home seething over it.
Bobby like, hey, hurry up, get my plate now. I gotta go in there and I'll go. I'm going over there, so I'm about to light them up tonight.
Yeah, man, y'all gaslight me every day. Every day I'm gaslit, man. Nah.
Oh my God.
This
You
ain't
be
right.
like, wait a minute, hurry. And then you be in the background like, I ain't going up there quite yet. I'm gonna make my grand entrance. Let him get it started, and then I'm gonna bust up in there.
Nah, I was sitting back, right? This was the thing, right? I was sitting back and I was like, I don't know what we gonna talk about tonight. It wasn't no show all week. And I was just listening to see where the conversation was gonna go. And that's what I tend to do. I'll listen to see where the conversation go and then chime in. But tonight I start typing in the chat. And then I was like, I can't really get my point of view off by typing. So let me just chime in.
I mean, if I ain't want to hear what you got to say, I wouldn't bring you up on the stage. True.
No, it wasn't to y'all. It was for me.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying to the chat.
Okay.
If I didn't want to hear what you had to say, I ain't got to let you up here. True or no?
I think they love me in the chat, even though I get on their nerves.
They do, and they do, and they do. Miss Lil love you too. You just got on her nerve because
she could never be my friend.
She did not like you saying she was self-righteous.
No, it wasn't. She said about the words thing, because when I mentioned words don't have meanings or whatnot, that's what set her off. And she was like, I could never be your friend.
I've been hurt many times. That's the reason why I said what I did. I was like, wait a minute, hold up. I get it.
But it's so right. It was like at the comment was like self-righteous. I don't know her as a person to call her self-righteous. It was just the comment that was made at the time that I said that. That was it.
Have you ever had a broken heart, Bar?
Absolutely.
Miss Leo, you ever had a broken heart?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you had many broken hearts, Bar?
No.
No? Okay. Miss Leo, you had many broken hearts?
Well, I wouldn't say many broken hearts, many disappointments, and people pretending to be one thing when they were another one.
In the love area, I had my heart broken one time, and I broke up with them. Say nobody never broke my heart, but I just had to break my own, because I don't mind. It ain't gonna hurt forever. But you got to do what you got to do for you. That's what you got to do. I ain't about to be like Cat and Eva sitting over here and stuff for no 14 years and 17 days.
Yeah, see, there wasn't no hatred involved in that though. Like,
no,
huh?
I know that.
Yeah, it was just like, like a relationship ended, you know what I mean, or whatever. I wasn't ready for it to end.
Your thing. Okay.
Yeah, I thought that's what we were talking about.
Don't work. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about outside of relationship? No, nobody has broke my heart outside of a relationship. No.
Okay. Now,
family members, like they gonna be what they gonna be.
I think I've had more heart hurt from people just trying to be friends or, something like that, or family. I think I've had more what you can, I don't want to call it heartbreak, but you know what I'm saying, where it just really hurt your heart, where you were like, man, that was tense. That was something.
Yeah, like I've had family drama and different things of that nature, but it never broke my heart. People gonna be who they gonna be. Like, I never had my heart broken. Like when it came down to people, thank God.
Yeah. Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. But the last thing I'm gonna say now, because I don't want to be taking things personally. Like, don't never shoot no shot at me sideways. If you saying something to me, say it directly, so I can.
You still stuck with that comment, Ms. J?
Because there's still like a little side conversation going on down there. Now, I got time today.
Hold on, now that word that offended you. Those words offended you. Now.
No, it ain't offended me. Don't play with me on my stuff.
Why don't you ask them to explain it? Hold up, whoever wrote that, can you explain it?
I'm just saying, you mean me or you mean you think everybody be gaslighting? Well, let me know now, because I don't want to be, because, I got time today. It's right. I'm wide awake. Okay. And she ain't trying to eat no candy and stuff, so, I'm agitated just enough. I'm just saying.
I'm kind of torn by that statement because I really don't get where they was coming from. I really hope that they elaborate on that one.
Knowing good and well, if they came up here with you, you done messed around and said something got on their nerve. But they don't know.
Low key, that'd be my goal.
Yeah, you know what? And Cat, it's a Cat that then you'll be there turned around and be like, yeah, but I'm telling you something about Cat though. The cat did.
I said that last week. I named all her faults. I started naming her faults that I had with her. And like I said, I like
I don't really have no dog in this race. I don't know what part of this y'all missing.
Yeah, like I said, I like Eva better as a character. I think she's a
Eva
sweetheart.
better. I don't know what part of this y'all be missing.
Eva is a pure sweetheart. But listen, just like you got your kids, you got kids or whatever, you love your kids, but you know that they got their faults with them. And, I think a good parent can call their kids' faults out. You feel me? Because you're paying attention to it. And when it comes down to Kat and Eva's situation, I love Eva's character. She is so sweet, but she has her faults, and I understand why Kat comes at her the way she does.
Child, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, ladies. I just turned on my Instagram, and I know who popped up on the screen. LeMan Rook on here, girl. Y'all just see what he looking like. LeMan need to go somewhere. I'm sorry, Bob. Go ahead.
That was it.
His face all close up in the camera, man. He better go.
I completed my statement. Like I said, I love Eva. I don't like Kat as a character. I really don't. I don't like her.
Yeah, because like right now is the most interesting she's been to me since this show has started. She's starting to graduate from being a brat to maybe now we can see what kind of lady she's going to become. Like, listen, you can see from the things that they put in Danny's script that she probably used to be a lot like Kat, but she's grown.
Yeah, Danny as a character. I didn't like Danny's character. Now I'm grown to be indifferent. I used to not like Danny's character like at all. She was on my hit list, but now I'm indifferent to her. So she moved up from not liking to being indifferent. So yeah, but when it was naming characters, we had to name characters that you do not like. Kat was on one of the top on my list. She really was. Well, she still is. I don't like Kat like that as a character.
I like
Not at all.
I think she's a good actress.
Say that again?
What I'm saying is, what is her real name? Man, I can see it in my head, and I'm not saying it. What is her name? The actress name?
I have no clue.
Ash is no.
Kat is Kobe Muhammad.
Amber. Is her name? No. I'm talking about Eva. I'm sorry.
Amber Michelle.
Amber. Okay, Amber. Amber is just a great actress.
Yes.
And so I can't say enough that if Leslie wasn't delivering these lines the way she needed to, you wouldn't be disliking her. If Eva wasn't coming off so sugary sweet, you wouldn't be disliking her. They're doing exactly what the writers told them to do. I want you to be so sweet and do something so bad at the same time that people are just gonna hate you
and love you.
And at the same time, so you don't know where to go with it.
To see, he was like the type character, like, and not saying she does. She would step on your feet on purpose, apologize for doing it, and then tell everybody, "I'm sorry for doing what I'm doing. I don't know why this person is mad at me right now."
Okay, hold on. Interview time. Interview time. Hold on 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I feel there's room for Eva to have compassion, but not for Kat. Eva gets a break because of Leslie. Why can't Kat be the way she is because of her mom? Why can't Kat be the way she is because of her mom? Mm-hmm. There's a difference of opinion. Okay, so I feel there's room for Eva to I feel there's room for Eva to have compassion, but not for Kat.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of compassion would you like to see for Kat? That's my first question.
Oh, to me?
This is Rhonda asking the question. So I'm just asking, what kind of compassion do you need to see from Eva? I mean, for Kat in this chat. Okay, Eva gets a break because of Leslie. Eva gets a break because of Leslie?
Yeah, she does. Eva gets she gets a pass, is what they really trying to say. She gets a pass because of Leslie. It's like everybody says narcissist, huh?
Do you feel that what Kat has done is exactly the same as what her mother has done?
You say, do I feel as though what Kat has done is the same as what Leslie's done?
Yeah. You feel that times are equal?
No, not at all. Leslie got Kat beat hands down.
Here's my other question. How many things has Kat done that's not connected to her mother that's wrong? And I'm not saying the answer is nothing. I'm not saying the answer is nothing. How many things has Eva done that's not
Oh,
connected to
Eva. Oh, how many wrong things have Eva done that's not connected to her mom?
what has she done that's wrong that's not connected to her mother? And I'm not implying that the answer is nothing.
Probably sleeping with Tamara.
Okay, so what else we got?
Stealing evidence.
That's
Covering up.
connected to her mother.
Connected to her mom. It might just be the Tomas thing. Absolutely, it might just be that.
Okay, so she did sleep with her sister's man. That's true and for real, for real.
Yeah.
That's
In some
true.
cases, like that's all you need. That's the trump card right there.
Yeah. So if not for her mother's crime, would she have hidden any evidence, been in a position to have done that, after her mama had said that she was gonna pin it on her? See how that narcissist moved? I'm gonna put it on you. I'm putting it on you.
I don't think you would.
I'm gonna put it on you. Your mama
I
crazy. My mama done said I'm gonna put it on you.
don't remember her saying I'm gonna put it on you, but okay.
Leslie told some of the people she just left the door open that they would question whether or not Eva was the one who did it. I remember when that.
Yeah, I remember that.
So I'm saying, could that have made you go, well, maybe I better hide this evidence? Mama crazy.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, and also to protect her because she knew it was a possibility that they could come and, raid the house and find it or whatnot. So, to protect her mom, it could go either way. Either A, she was trying to protect herself, or B, she was trying to protect her mom, or C, she was trying to protect both of them. You know what I mean?
She ain't been caught yet. And when she does, you think Leslie just going to take the blame?
I think Leslie loves Eva. I know it's probably a lot of people that's going to disagree, and I know she's a narcissist, and a narcissist is going to protect herself type stuff or whatever. I believe, even though you do fit the mold of some things, I feel as though some things you can come out of character with. And I do believe that even though she treats Eva sometimes foul, I believe she loves her daughter. The way when you hear Eva talk about her mom and growing up with reverence, she never really talks about her mom mistreating her as a child. She enjoyed the moments and the time that they spent together, and she thought they had a good life. She was enjoying it. Now she sees another side, and if her mom was treating her that bad, I think she would come to the realization of that. But right now, Eva, when she talks about her childhood, I never hear her talk about her mom treating her like trash.
Yeah, but she has.
I don't know if she has or not coming up. What has been said that Leslie done to Eva as a child that would be considered treating her like trash?
You want me to go back to do all the research and stuff.
I mean, you should be able to give me something off the top of the head.
Let me ask you this question about love, right?
Go ahead.
Can a person love you and be self-serving?
Absolutely. I love you more than you.
No, I said, can a person love you and be self-serving?
Yes, because I love me more than I love you. I'm going to serve me before I serve you. You're second. I'm first.
Okay. Can I love you and lack empathy?
Yes.
So
yes, I can have a lack of empathy and still love somebody.
Would you want somebody's love that is self-serving? Meaning it's always about them, not you.
No, I wouldn't.
Would you want somebody who's not empathetic?
No, I would not.
Love you.
No, I wouldn't.
Would you want somebody who's not emotionally connected with you?
No. Well, what I wanted, I'm cool with it. But would I accept that in my life? That's another question. So I got to rewind. So the questions that you asked, would I want somebody to love me? That all the things that you mentioned, yeah, you can love me all you want. That don't mean I got to love you back, or that does not mean that I have to have a relationship with you. I can love you from afar. If that's the case, I don't have to be around you all the time.
As a kid, how do you separate yourself from somebody whose love for you is like that? You my mama, you my daddy, you my whatever. How do I separate? How do I protect myself from you and you my parent and that's the kind of love you got?
I think as a kid you can't, but I think as you get older you start to recognize your people's faults. Go ahead.
Well, today, you know what? Today I realized that this is toxic. It doesn't happen like that.
Say that again.
It doesn't just happen like that. It's got you Like I'm waiting for them to put this girl in some therapy somewhere. Okay, so the question is, can a narcissist love? The answer is yes. A narcissist can experience love. They can experience love. But their version of love is often quite different from what is considered healthy or reciprocal.
There you go.
It is typically characterized as conditional, self-serving, and lacking in empathy. Rather than a deep, selfless emotional connection, a narcissist's feelings are often more akin to an intense obsession with a projection of their partner, which can fade when the initial fantasy is replaced by the reality of the real person. Narcissists love different. They love is toxic.
Yeah.
To the nth degree.
Yeah, it can be. Absolutely.
You want some candy? You ain't get no candy. You know, I'm just saying.
But,
I'm like,
but when we look at Eva, right? When we look at Eva, and she knows now, she sees her mom's faults from what we're seeing on the show. She calls her mom out for being delusional. She calls her mom out for, being crazy. She calls her mom out on the choices that she's making. So Eva is recognizing her mom's defaults in real time as we're watching the show. It's like she's recognizing it. But when she has flashbacks to her childhood, she does not have the flashback. She's in the 20-something-year-old brain now. She knows what other kids have. She's seen it. When she has the flashbacks of her childhood, she relishes the time that it was just her and her mom together, the different things that they would do together. Eva has fond memories on that. He's not sitting up here saying, yo, I remember when I was 12 and my mom kicked me out, or my mom wouldn't let me eat dinner, or my mom didn't do this with me. My mom would never play with me. It was just all about whatever she wanted to do. She does not tell those stories. I think we're trying to put that on her just by the fact that her mom is narcissistic.
No, I think she has. I think she has.
Show me something and I'll decline.
Does anybody else on panel remember her speaking of these things? Does anybody else on panel remember Eva speaking about anything that was negative in her upbringing with her mother? Did I lose connection?
I'm still here. I do. I remember Eva. Eva tells two different stories though, because when she was talking to Tomas came from evidently a very toxic family, and it seems like his father was very, very demanding. But yet Tomas still sends money home for them. Now it might be because that's their culture. I don't know. But I remember she was talking to Tomas, and she told Tomas, she pretty much said it seemed like Alan was decent to her, but Leslie wasn't happy with Alan. But now, just the other week, she says she came into the marriage as her mother's baggage. So now I'm beginning to wonder, did she really, really feel that Alan cared about her, or he just went along with her because that's the only way he could get Leslie was to put up with her? But I did hear her tell Tomas that Alan wasn't such a bad guy. Wasn't a bad guy. For a stepfather, he was pretty good. However, she did say a few days or so ago when her mother got married to Alan, I was her baggage. So I don't know how she felt why she said that. If maybe she thought that's the only way he could get Leslie was to get her. But yes, she did. She and Tomas talked a lot. See, that's the thing about Tomas was so strange. I do not condone 1,000% of her dating Tomas, and she should never have had a hand on Tomas when she knew that Kat was dating him. And no, it just wasn't healthy. But she and Tomas really come from similar backgrounds. The only thing of it is, for whatever reason, Tomas was able to go to college and get a law degree. But when he talks to Eva about his home, it seems like his home was a lot like she was raised. His father was very, very, very dysfunctional from what I heard him tell Eva.
But like I said, they never even when Eva was telling the story about being in skating class and her mom had to take her out because they couldn't afford it. You know what I mean? Different things of that nature. Like I have not heard her say anything negative about her upbringing with her mama. She never spoke about it.
So now I think I remember her talking to Ted and saying, I wish I had been raised with you and have had a normal parent.
Yes, she did say she wished
Okay, and
she
not only
had all
that,
of this earlier than what she's
uh-huh.
having now. She's experiencing at 27 years old what other children get at 5 and 6 years old. And she's just learned to understand what it means to have a parent to give to you, and you don't have to give back to them. You don't have to parent them. You don't have to take care of them. You just be that child and let that person love you. And
you
that's
just
what it is
you have
doing.
to also assume that this wouldn't be the first time I could do something as cold as put my child out and say, "Go sleep in your car."
Oh,
I would like I said, they haven't like I said, they haven't brought up like, oh man, Leslie kicked me out when I was 13. Like when she
Mhm.
tells her story of her past, she does not bring like nothing that negative up. When she has conversations with the mom, she relishes when it was just her and her mom and the relationship that they had. Like, I don't know. She does not talk about her upbringing in a negative way like that. It just doesn't happen. Like I don't recall any bad stories that Eva told where it's just like, oh my God, poor Eva, when it came down to her mom. Now, I'm not
Mhm.
saying it didn't happen, they didn't write it in yet. Now we could tune in two
Right.
weeks from
Yeah.
now and Eva
Be
is
coming.
talking about, man, my mom kicked me out and my mom used to leave me for days and she didn't feed me and but no, for
Let me tell
now
you what
we
I
not
told
there.
y'all. I told y'all back when, and that ain't happened yet, but I told y'all back when. Her giving Eva that apartment, all of that's gonna come back for her to use to
Yeah,
control Eva with or hurt her with some kind of way. It just
yeah.
is.
But see, at the end of the day, as long as she still got Ted, her mom don't have anything over her right now.
It's still gonna hurt.
Yeah, everything hurts when it's
It's
your
still a
parents,
mama.
of
It's
course.
just a mama.
But just the fact that Leslie not wanting to talk to Eva hurts. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
She
Eva
know
had
that's
a nice
come all
hotel to go
come all
to, and
that
she was still
bad.
defeated
He
when her
said,
mom said, "Get out."
go over there with your father. Do such and so. But she knew that he wasn't in no space to do nothing for her right then. Y'all just blowed up everything at that party. Get up out of here. Go over there, let your father take care of you.
But
Maybe he'll tell you
listen,
get out of
I
my
look
house.
at that. I don't look at that as a narcissistic tactic.
Ooh.
I just look at it as a disappointed parent tactic. It's
No,
like
ain't no
you
parent gonna say because you didn't let me act a fool at this party, you gotta leave my house. That ain't even normal behavior.
but see, here's the thing. You betrayed me. You went against me. So since you went against me, then you go be with them. You're not going to be with me no
But you
longer.
knew your child that wasn't gonna be able to go be with them. That's the part about it
Go
that
to
was
your
horrible.
daddy. You want to defend him so
You know
much.
you can't go to daddy house right now. You just blowed up their whole
At that point,
marriage.
I don't think she cared, and I don't think probably a lot of people wouldn't care. Like it's kind of like if you caught your kid, like selling drugs out of your house. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? Like that's a betrayal too. You know what I mean? And
Mm.
you caught your kid selling drugs and you find it. It's like, yo, get out of here. Get
Oh,
out
you
my
got some
house. Leave. And I
you
think
got
Leslie took that as the ultimate betrayal
crazy.
at that moment.
Well, all I can say is that I'm really looking forward to seeing where these characters are going and what the purpose for them shall be going forward because it's interesting. Like they got us all leaned in. If we arguing about the folks, they done did their job. Hold on one second. Kat needs some. Miss J checked in. She said Kat needs someone to validate her feelings about everything she was right about. I believe that too.
That's the part too. Like I told y'all this person was doing this. And that's another reason why Cat would have this thing against Eva. I'm sitting up here telling y'all this person's doing this. Everybody's backing her, which making me more mad at this person. And then it comes out that I was true, that I was right about my instincts, and now y'all still backing this woman. What are we doing here? I
Well,
can see the
also, as I
evil
said the
in her.
other day, I think they're wrote some things the way they did season one because you don't know if you're gonna get a season two. So I think they were trying to write things in such a way to have some things tied up in a bow a little bit. So if they had
Mm.
to write their way out the door, they would be done tied up enough stuff to say, okay, so here's how this ends. Um, Ted and her broke up, but see, they left room, but they could get back together in season
Now we
one.
got another 200 episodes coming
Yeah,
up.
so now they can lay back and be like, you know what? I bet you they somewhere right now going. They think we messed them up the first season. Wait till they get this here.
Can we swing to other people because we didn't do it like last week?
Hmm.
Can we talk about the whole oh God, wow, Vanessa and Joey situation?
What about 'em?
I love them.
What?
They the new power couple.
Oh my God!
Yo, I love them. They are the like best couple right now on the show. Y'all disagree? Silence.
Well, I mean, I don't like them, and I think Vanessa something is as a mother with a grieving daughter, and apparently her daughter is suffering with depression. They never named it depression, but they just said she's never done well since her father died. She had the flu, she couldn't come to the funeral, and she hasn't done well. And you go up there and do a quickie Thanksgiving dinner with them 2 days ahead of time so you can be back in Joey's bed. I don't find nothing appealing about that. But then again, that's just my opinion, and I don't have any horses in the race when it comes to Vanessa. I could care less one way or the other.
You know, I'm gonna give you this. Even though it's not appealing, in thinking about it, there is a lot of meat and potatoes in this story.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot going on. Like she just said with the kids, with the dynamic with the children. Is
Mm-hmm.
Doug really gone?
Mm-hmm.
Um, do they really know each other? What all is like? Is Joey really in love? Is he not? Is she gonna end up like? It's a lot there that could happen. If anybody gonna go to jail first, though, I hope it's her.
When I say I love the couple, right? I love them as a couple. I don't really necessarily like the deeds that they do together as a couple. You know what I mean? So the way that she's treating her kids, I don't agree with that. You know what I mean? The fact that she just went up there and, came back. I don't know if
Joey
she
got a soft heart a little bit, and he may not. In the end, even though he told her to do that with them kids, he may not. He may not respect her for having done it.
I don't think she did it for him though.
Yeah, she
I
did.
don't I don't think she did it to go up there and have a quickie Thanksgiving with the kids and then come back and spend Thanksgiving
Yes,
with
she did.
Joey.
Yes,
That's
she
not a
did.
lover's holiday per se. I
Yes, she
don't
did.
You think so?
Yes, she did it because Joey more. Listen, Var. Sometimes men show up in a woman's life and be like, "I can't deal with them kids," and then you got some women that's slow enough to be like, "Well, y'all need to go over y'all daddy house because
But see,
they
we
be
didn't
so
experience
worried
that
about
with
that
Joey
meal." You know
though.
she started it. Joe did.
Hold
Yes, he did. Joey told her son needed to go.
No, 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 no. Hold on. We dealing with two different things now. The
Okay.
first hand, Joey was cool with the son being there. He
Until he
wanted to,
started digging into stuff.
yeah, he wanted to give the son a job, and he was
He,
cool with the son being there.
you don't giving my
Um,
son a job in the underworld.
no, he said he had legit businesses.
No, ain't no legit
I'm
businesses
just
when
telling
you
you what he
all of
said
that
on the
money,
show.
all his money dirty.
He said, "I got clean businesses,
He
and
ain't
I
got no
wouldn't
clean
have your
business.
son working in a dirty business."
Even a clean business, they run the money back to the dirty business.
I know that, you know that, but the clean business can be clean though. You know,
How?
if he's not using it to funnel the money back to the dirty money,
So
he can still keep a
you mean
clean
on the
business.
wire when they had them laundromats, right?
Uh,
They couldn't go in and take the laundromat since the money was funneled through the
you
laundromat.
got to prove that the money is dirty, and if he keeps the
Oh,
money
wait a minute,
clean,
that's right. Because Stringer Bell had figured out how to wash
yeah,
them.
yes. So
Okay.
if you keep the money clean, if you show that the money was started from a legitimate business person that was not Joey, it could be Joey's cousin who came in and started that business. It's hard to prove a lot of times where the money's coming from. And as long as you keep it as clean as possible, you can get away with it. And it will be a clean business because the money's not being funneled back into the drug game. The money is actually being funneled to fund people's lifestyle. That money is used to fund the lifestyle. It's not used to buy any illegal substances. So that
Mm,
business would be considered clean business.
mm,
If you prove that your house was bought through the legitimate job that you had at the time and not through your illegal proceeds, they will not seize your house.
hmm.
So
Okay.
it's just all about what you can prove in those type scenarios.
That's how rich people be getting away with stuff.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It's
'Cause
all
they
about
be
what you
doing
can
the
handle.
same thing.
Yeah, it's all about what you can do. You can wash that dirty money into its clean and then properly invest it in legitimate situations. And those situations cannot be seized at that point because it's legitimate money. You
Okay.
cannot prove that it's from dirty money. That's how a lot of them record companies got started up back in the day. When you talk about like the Def Jams and the different things, they was built on illegal proceeds.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but back to what I was saying. The Joey and Vanessa thing. Joey is so sweet with Vanessa.
Friend,
I know you got your qualms, but I think he legitimately loves this
I
chick.
really don't know no more. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I sometimes I think you really falling for her.
He is. He gives them looks, and the actor that's playing him is doing a bang up job because you can see his facial reactions with her and the way he talks to her. And just the fact of him buying out the restaurant, he didn't hire a chef. He took his own time to cook the meal himself. Like he could have got away and got brownie points just for having the club bought out. But no, he took it a step further and was like, yo, I want to show this chick I can cook. I want to show her how much I'm into her. And I don't think he needs to do all this and he knows that he got Vanessa wrapped around his finger already. What he's doing now is strictly out of love. This is just bonus.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, child. I don't know, but like Belinda just said, I'm hoping the upcoming new season we get a background on both Leslie and Eva. We're raising it right because Miss Peaches just came up in there and dropped the whole bomb, and ain't nobody said nothing else.
Oh, you was wrong about that one too, Miss.
What I say? Oh, about her sick. God, I thought she was faking the phone.
Yeah, and I remember we was on the live, and I was like, nah, man, she was in the back of the car coughing, and she had to tuck her in.
And faking the phone. I did. I was like, she knows she ain't sick. She in there trying to get some of that money.
Peaches is done right now. She's probably gonna make a recovery.
You know what? Like you saying, why come her and Anita ain't crossed paths yet?
Wasn't no reason to. Not yet. She just came in the picture, Miss Jim.
I know, but I'm trying to figure some stuff out.
He just came in the picture. I believe they might know each other from the old neighborhood. It seems like
somebody gonna be like, she ain't gonna call her Peaches. She gonna be like,
she gonna call her by her real name.
Listen, is that you, girl? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she definitely gonna call her by her
somewhere. Somebody lying somewhere. Because listen, they ain't had Peaches coming back on here just to have her in the hospital coughing up a lung. They ain't.
No.
They ain't paying her for that. She's sticking around for something. She ain't about to go nowhere, I don't think.
It's a deeper meaning. And this whole Vernon situation, I'm tired of that.
Yeah, go and let me know who Vernon tipping with. It's either the maid or what's her name?
Everybody feels as though he's getting singing lessons. Like
no. He ain't messing with her. It's either Tracy or the maid. One of the two.
When I'm watching this show, I'm like, he's getting singing lessons or something.
Tracy or the maid.
I hope so.
Tracy or the maid.
I hope so, and I hope they wrap this up soon because this whole thing with him dipping around and it's not fooling anybody. They thought it would be fooling us, but it's not fooling nobody. So at this point,
what is the purpose of Mona? What is the purpose of Jan? What y'all about to do with them?
Mona and who? Mona and Jan?
Yes.
Ashley, mom, and the other ones.
Mona ain't as sweet as she putting out to be.
I never thought that deeply about either one of those.
I don't know, but why they still here getting a check? That's what I'm saying. They need them for something.
Well, you need Jan to be Leslie's friend right now, and she's also Ashley's mom, which her character is not needed in the role of Ashley's mom, I don't think, because she's not bringing anything to the table when it comes to that storyline. Only thing she's bringing to the table with Leslie is now that she's Leslie's like one and only friend. Mm-hmm. So I guess I kind of get that part. Mona serves like no purpose. Like you don't even really see her working with Nicole or anything like that. So I don't get her purpose.
Mm-hmm.
I guess some people they keep around and they just don't want to fire for some reason. So it's like, all right, we'll write y'all in and have these little BS scenes that don't mean nothing. Filler. There you go. They there for filler.
Mm.
You always need some type of filler on the show. They're there for filler.
Mm. Well, we gonna see eventually.
And then
when does the new season start?
Say that again.
Daddy probably sleep, but I was asking when does the new season start?
I think January.
Oh, that's right, because the show started in February, didn't it?
I'm hoping this ain't the last week of the show neither that's coming up when they do. Isn't next week supposed to be the holiday show?
Now, I know they shot Christmas.
Oh, we got to get to 200.
I think they've shot New Year's, too.
Okay, we got to get to 200. So, no, that ain't going to be the last. We got to get to 200. I don't know if they're going to wrap up season 2 in February when it started.
Well, we already.
Season one. Season 1, I'm sorry. Huh?
We already at what, 179? Let me see. Let me look on here and see.
Oh, so we only got 21 episodes.
Let me look on here and see. Beyond the Gates.
Yeah, that'll fill up all of December.
We have 179 episodes so far. So if they just go into 200,
that'll fill up December.
Yeah.
Unless they take a break in the middle of December and then come back on in January.
The first season of Beyond the Gates is expected to end around the end of 2025.
Now y'all ain't help with nothing.
Close to Christmas or New Year's. After a short break, season 2 is scheduled to
Okay, so it's scheduled to air through the end of the year with the 200th and final episode of the season, close to Christmas or New Year's. So I think they said they did a New Year's. So they must be back already shooting a new season. Hold on. I thought I put the thing on mute. Hold on. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, what were you saying?
No, I was just saying we might have a nice little break in between. What we gonna do then?
I'm sorry, something went down the wrong pipe. Maybe it looks like for the whole month of January, probably going into February. Because I think they did a New Year's thing.
Not cool.
Anyway, we might be done putting Miss Leah to sleep over there. But anyway, I'm gonna go and jump off of here because I'm gonna go see what my mom wants to.
Absolutely. Alrighty.
Anyhow, it was good hanging out with you guys. It did end up to be a really good conversation as well. So I'm glad for that. And thank you so much for coming up. As always, you know I enjoy hearing what y'all got to say. Miss Leah, did we put you to sleep? Huh?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that's okay. We about to get off here.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you for coming up and hanging out with us, Miss Leah.
And thank you too. And you have a very, very pleasant and nice weekend.
Okay, you too.
Thank you.
Excuse me. I think E-Daddy's asleep. Sorry.
It was just us.
E-Daddy, you sleep? Yeah, I think he is. So I'm just gonna tell him good night too. All right. Child, this was a hard day. You had a hard weekend, you know. Tomorrow I will be doing a membership for what's going on Monday. So I'll come back and share that as well. And then I'm gonna see when I'm gonna get time to do this stuff about Andre, Ashley, and Danny. And then the next thing I'll go to work on. What was that thing you said? Let me write this down. Was it what Eva had said about her childhood?
Yeah, her childhood.
Okay, hold on. Eva's childhood.
You have to do a lot of digging for that though, because it happened over multiple episodes.
That'll just be early episodes.
It happened over a couple episodes.
We'll see what you can find too that you could talk on too.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
All right. Thanks as always for coming up.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Tell Miss Barr we said hey.
Absolutely. About to go to her now.
Oh, okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, you guys. Thanks so much. Tomorrow I will come back with a what's going on Monday for the membership. The more detailed information about what's going on tomorrow. Miss Belinda, I don't know what time, but I don't know what time because tomorrow Saturday. I may go do some things. I would like to do it early in the day, but I don't know if I'll get a chance to. So if you don't see me pop up somewhere around 12:30 or something like that, then know it'll be like around 7 o'clock again or something like that. But if the games are on, maybe I need to come on earlier than that. I don't watch the sports, so it's hard for me to say. What time the game start, Belinda? Excuse me. What time the game start, Belinda? Because I'm pretty sure it's going to be some games tomorrow, right? So are there games tomorrow? Or is that just on Sunday? Noon. Oh, they start at noon. Okay. All right. So are they finished in the evening around 7, Belinda? Because if that's the case, I can just do it in the evening time. Then I can go do some ripping and running tomorrow. Because it won't be that long alive. I just want to give y'all the information of what's going on Monday. I hate to be live every day, but I got to find some time to do this thing with the research on... oh, you know what I think I'll do? I'll combine the two. So tomorrow evening, I will give the information about Ashley, Danny, Andre, and then it will switch to a membership only, where we will do what's going on next week. So I may as well do them all at one time. See, so then that's the way we'll do that. All right, you guys, I know it's really late. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Please take a moment to thank my mods and everybody in the gang.
KB Mommy, Bilo Dee, Destiny H, Cousin Linda, Elaine T, Belinda Hill, and the Raven Maniac. Thank you!
You guys, indeed. Belinda, thank you so much for continuing to hang out. I think everybody else has some stuff they had to go do. Thank you again to KB Mommy for all of the support that you showed today by way of super stickers and super chats and keeping up with the score and all those different things. And Miss Belinda for being here and making sure that the like button was being hit and keeping the conversation engaged. And as always, I thank all of you guys for your comments and all of that. Rhonda Reed, girl, you know you still good with me over here. We have to keep it as just talking and chatting. We just talking and chatting, girl. We just talking and chatting. So make sure you back up in here next Friday with some more questions. Keep it lively. All right, you guys, thank you so much, and I will talk to y'all later. I hope everybody's had a good day. And if not, remember, there is still some time left. Why not see what you can do to turn it into one anyway? And I'll talk to y'all later. All right. Bye.
Okay, that's it for today. They're closing the gate, so I've got to close this door until tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye.